I'm excited. It's going to be a great time. Starting at 7, but, it takes over a little bit early, and we're ready for it. Stick around. We should still, fingers crossed, have a little bit of time for some more great music, but make sure you are not going anywhere for this game. Like I said, should have time for more great music. Papa Roach is on the way, getting away with murder. I'm V. This is Chaos Theory here in the Storm Damage Pro studio, only on Owensboro's Best Rock 97X.
Your Evansville Thunderbolts are 2025 SVHL President's Cup champions. Join us at the Ford Center on Saturday, October 25th at 7 p.m. for our first ever championship banner raising ceremony. The players will wear specialty championship jerseys that will be auctioned off after the game. The first 4,000 people in the building will receive a replica championship banner. For tickets, please visit the Ford Center box office, Ticketmaster.com, or call us at 812-422-BOLTS.
Get ready for another. Cromwell Media brings you the Western Kentucky Silent Disco Halloween Party, presented by AmVets Post 75, happening October 25th at the Lot Food Truck Park and Event Center on 4th Street from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Food trucks, bar, music, costume contests, and more. Headsets are $5, and the proceeds will go to Mentor Kids. Join us October 25th at the Lot on 4th Street for a Western Kentucky Silent Disco Party, presented by AmVets Post 75.
Stay safe on the roads with Rain-X Vision Beam Wiper Blades. Now at Menards. For over 40 years, Rain-X has provided drivers with products to outsmart the elements. Their Vision Beam Wiper Blades are easy to install and are designed to provide a smooth, streak-free wipe every time. Save big money on all Rain-X products now at Menards. And don't forget to check out our flyer on menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
OVW Wrestling, as seen on Netflix, is coming to the Owensboro Sports Center on Saturday, November 1st. Join legendary wrestlers Al Snow and the OVW crew with special guest WWE Hall of Famer Billy Gunn for a night of intense action and excitement you'll never forget. Plus, it's Billy's birthday bash. Expect the unexpected. Local Ben Crown performing pre-show. Tickets start at just $12.50 all in and going fast. Get yours now and join us. BigOVW.com. That's BigOVW.com. Presented by the Eric Group and Owensboro Sports Center.
And now, Western Kentucky weather on 97X.
Here's your 14 first alert forecast. Overnight, mostly cloudy with a stray sprinkle possible and a low of 43. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy and mainly dry with a high of 65. Tomorrow night, cloudy with a 30% chance of rain and a low of 48. And Sunday, cloudy with a 50% chance of rain and a high of 62. I'm meteorologist Arden Gregory with your 14 first alert forecast.
97X, 97X.
Somewhere beyond happiness and sadness, I need to calculate what creates my own madness. And I'm addicted to your punishment, and you're the master, and I am waiting for disaster. I'm feeling rational, so confrontational, to tell the truth I am getting away with murder. It is impossible to never tell the truth, but the reality is getting away with murder. Getting away, getting away. I take my drink and I don't even want to. I think my thoughts when I don't even need to. I never look back cause I don't even want to. And I don't need to because I'm getting away with murder. I'm really rational, so confrontational, to tell the truth I am getting away with murder. It is impossible to never tell the truth, but the reality is I'm getting away with murder. Getting away, 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 getting away. so empty on happiness and sadness. Let me calculate what creates my own madness. And I'm addicted to your punishment. And you're the master. And I am craving this disaster. I'm feeling rational, so confrontational. Like I'm getting away with murder. It is impossible to never tell the truth, but the reality is I'm getting away with murder. I'm feeling rational, so confrontational. To tell the truth, I am getting away with murder. It is impossible to never tell the truth, but the reality is I'm getting away with murder.
97X.
It's time for the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Year on 97X. Let's head to the stadium to join the 2024 Kentucky Broadcasters Association Rookie of the Year and Voice of the Cougars, Jalen Darty, along with Griff Gray. And remember, your home for Cougar football is 97X.
And hello, Cougar fans. You're listening to the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week. Steel Stadium here on the campus of Kentucky Wesleyan College, the home of the Kentucky Wesleyan Panthers and the Owensboro Catholic Aces, as our McLean County Cougars have come to town to take on the Owensboro Catholic Aces. Jalen Darty, the voice of the McLean County Cougars, alongside my tag team partner, the one and only Griff Gray. Momentarily, we will be joined by Caleb Farkas as well on the call. Griff, David versus Goliath matchup here as the Cougars come in 4-4 right now, taking on the McLean County Cougars.
Yeah, it's certainly a tall task for the Cougars tonight. You know, we got dealing with several injuries. You know, we've had several injuries throughout the year. No AB tonight at quarterback, so we'll have potentially a dual threat quarterback.
Riley Walker starting. Should maybe see Reggie take some snaps as well. We're talking to Coach Wagner on Wednesday. He said, this is the most beat up my roster's been in my 13 years of being here.
Yeah, I believe he said, 8 players.
8 starters, I think, across the board. Now, keep in mind, some of those guys were going to play both sides of the football. Bolden, Coakley, some of those guys would play both sides of the football. But nonetheless, 8 starters across the board out of 22 gone. And that changes the what this season could have been.
Yeah, it's certainly it's been an injury bug, since the beginning of the season, even before the actual season started. But you've got to play with what you're dealt with, and it's a good opportunity for several young players to step up and see what they've got.
Yeah, it should be a good matchup for the Cougars. For the Cougars, like you said, to see what we do with our young guys. Looking forward to seeing what they can do this year. We're in our Owensboro Health post-game show.
The pregame.
Or pregame show, excuse me. Like I said, we'll go ahead and give our Ethan Myers Fairway Realty keys to victory. Mine is you control the clock. We talked about it Wednesday, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. That's the key to stay in this game. I'm looking at a guy like Hunter Stratton. Big physical bruising fullback. Give him the football with no Aiden Bolden and let him get his 3 yards in a cloud of dust. I mean, we're going to have to do some creative things, I think, to stay in the game, and I think Coach Wagner will do that. I mean, but this is a team that he's only in his 13 years, he's beaten one time.
Yeah,
that was 2019 in the playoffs. He came down here and put it on the Aces and was able to get a big regional championship out of that one. Owensboro Catholic is heavily favored tonight. But I think McLean County can make a statement and hang with them closer than what people were expecting.
Yeah, and Mike, to kind of piggyback off of your key to victory, we've got to offensively, control the clock. Don't, like Wagner said on Wednesday night, you don't want 3 and outs. You've got to be able to, get first downs. Defensively, just don't limit big plays. I mean, you don't want them scoring instantly, and then next thing you know, you're down, big, and then you still have to, go on offense. So, I mean, you really got to offensively, like I said, control the ball, control the clock, and then defensively, limit big plays for them.
Caleb, we're talking about our Ethan Myers Fairway Realty keys to victory. Like I told Griff, mine is control the clock. We've got to be able to 3 yards in a cloud of dust. If it's third and 1, we've got to be able to convert. 4th and 1, we have to be able to convert. We have to stay ahead of the chains tonight to make this a competitive ball game.
Yeah, I think that's what's happened historically when we've beat Catholic in the past. We've completely dominated the time of possession, and like you said, sustained first downs on those short yardage plays. To me, it's play with nothing to lose. I think everybody, maybe outside the three of us, and the guys on our sideline are expecting us to probably get waxed tonight, and that's fine. But we have kind of nothing to lose, and so I would play with nothing to lose. The expectation is that Catholic's going to come in here and win big, and so we got nothing to lose, and we can play free and try to have a little fun and make this interesting.
Yeah. And one thing I wanted to add is, when you get done with the game, you certainly don't want any more injuries.
Right.
I mean, we can't afford
keep
anymore.
Keep it close and keep it and stay healthy. That's the key tonight. But we'll take a quick break, real quick. Come back, give our Tom Carr Photography starting lineups, and we'll have kickoff for you. You're listening to the Katie Gunderman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week on 97X.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunderman.
It's an unforgettable night of entertainment featuring Annalee Yeager and Cam Thompson with a performance by artist Aaron Kaiser. And they're teaming up to give cancer the boot. Saturday, October 25th at 6 p.m. at the Grand Stable in Philpott. Presented by the Thompson family and Take 10 to benefit Owensboro Health Foundation and the patients of Mitchell Memorial Cancer Center. Tickets, t-shirts, contests, and more at owensborohealth.org/give cancer the boot. This October, let's give cancer the boot.
After an accident, you should never have to worry about what happens next. You're in pain. You're unsure who to trust. Call Roads and Roads today, 833-4ROADS. That's 833-4RHOADS. Trust a local law firm with over 50 years of dedicated service, a proven track record of winning and doing what's right. You deserve the best representation, and that starts right here. Roads and Roads, we've got your back.
Looking for a financial partner you can trust? Look no further than Green River Area Federal Credit Union. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a new home, or need a loan, we've got you covered with competitive rates and personalized service. Join the community that cares about your financial well-being. Visit Green River Area Federal Credit Union at one of our 3 locations in Henderson, Greenville, or Owensboro and experience the difference today. Your money, your future, your credit union. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
ATTC Manufacturing in Tell City is the proud title sponsor of Southern Indiana High School right here on CJ 105.7. ATTC Manufacturing is currently hiring for maintenance and production team positions, starting pay up to $20.40 per hour for production workers. Apply now at attcmfg.com or in person at 10455 State Road 37 in Tell City, Indiana. Don't miss exciting Southern Indiana High School games all season on CJ 105.7, courtesy of ATTC Manufacturing.
When you work at Commonwealth Road Products, it's not about just making things possible, it's about making things safe. People who work at Commonwealth Road Products believe staying safe begins with me, bringing a not on my watch commitment to work, home, and play. Let's keep our kids safe when they play sports. Make sure their equipment fits right and works correctly. Pay attention to the temperature when outside and stay hydrated. Join us in saying no one should ever get injured. Not on my watch. Commonwealth Road Products is a proud sponsor of Hancock County Sports Broadcasts.
Are you tired of waiting on contractors who keep saying next week, or frustrated with out-of-town roofers knocking on your door? At RFI Roofing, we're proud to be locally owned and operated right here in Owensboro. We're licensed, fully insured, and trusted for both residential and commercial roofing. Worried about insurance? Don't be. We're experts at working with carriers, and remember, your policy has time limits after a loss. Don't risk missing out on the claim you've already paid for. Call RFI Roofing today for free, no obligation inspection and quote, and get your roof done right with no delays. That's RFI Roofing.
Are you a sports fan looking for a place to get caught up with all the local, regional, and national sports news? Turn into Live at 5 on 102.7 The Game.
The greatest college basketball player to ever play. That is absolutely disgusted me to open the show. This is disgusting. That is a disgusting thing to say.
I swear, they really do like each other.
It was your first chance to win a playoff game at home in forever. You've got to boo him. He's a corner.
All right, dorks, go to your rooms until Live at 5.
Live at 5, weekdays on 102.7 The Game, courtesy of Foreman Watson Holtree.
And we're back to the Katie Gunderman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week on 97X. Jalen Doherty, Griff Gray, Caleb Farkas, Steel Stadium, campus of Kentucky Wesleyan College. The McLean County Cougars take on the Owensboro Catholic Aces. Guys, I'm going to run down to the field for our Geno's Pizza sideline report and let you guys handle things here in the booth.
Yeah, we got team captains tonight. It'll be Riley Walker, Connor Ward, Jackson Reynolds, and Jacoby Gill as they get set to meet the Aces at midfield for the pregame coin toss here. McLean County will be in their all whites tonight, black helmets, maroon wings on those helmets, maroon numbers with black trim. I haven't seen Catholic yet. I literally just arrived, Griff, so I didn't see what Catholic was in tonight.
Yeah, they're in their greens.
The greens
Yep.
tonight, so they'll be in the all greens tonight for the Aces. Aces come into the game at 7-1. McLean comes in at 4-4. And the Aces have been a power in 2A, one of the best teams in 2A for quite some time.
You know, Owensboro Catholic guys win-loss on the season.
Yeah, that one loss
with
was to Owensboro.
that being to Owensboro. Big win against Bowling Green. And like Caleb said, you know, one of the perennial powerhouses in 2A the last couple of years. I think it's time to finish 2A state runner-up.
Responsibility and perspective. We remind
Yeah, it's the tallest task that we'll have all season on the regular season schedule for sure. AB will be out tonight unless he's going to shock me again and show up.
No, he's in. We talked to him earlier. He's in street clothes, so he obviously will not be
I think
playing
Riley
tonight.
Walker will do the quarterbacking duties for the most part. You could see Reggie Tate, the freshman, in there some as well.
Oh, I think we will see a two-quarterback system tonight.
It's another beautiful night for football. A little chillier tonight. It finally feels like fall out, Griff. Mid-50s tonight, and got that cool, crisp fall feel in the air. Time to grab your hot chocolate, your coffee, warm up the hands a little bit.
Yeah, certainly good football weather. Luckily for us, we're in the press box. So.
Yeah, the hits hurt a little bit more. Everything stings a little bit more. That could be good for us, I think. We want to get out and play physical tonight.
Catholics on their way to the field right now.
Yeah, we'll look at some stats while they come out there. So we mentioned AB is going to be out. He was obviously the team's leading passer and leading rusher. Threw 2 touchdown passes last week on half of an ankle, which was pretty impressive. Leads us in rushing with 524, so it's going to have to be Riley Walker that carries the load tonight. Walker, 66 carries for 491 and 5 scores on the year. Jacoby Gill, 58 for 458 and 4. Hunter Stratton, 41 for 267. Those are going to be the 3 keys, and Connor Ward may see some action in the backfield as well. He's got 18 for 182 and 3 scores. And then Riley Walker, the leading receiver, although he's going to be throwing it tonight, so possibly. So I don't know if he'll have a lot of receiving yards tonight. And then on defense, of course, it's led by Hunter Stratton, who's one of the top tacklers in the state. He's up to 141 tackles on the year. Is he the leading in the state, Jalen?
Yeah, he's leading the state in tackles right now with 141. Just a little over 60 away from breaking the school record, guys. And I'll tell you another deceiving stat is Jackson Reynolds. 7.5 sacks on the season, leading the region, and just 4.5 sacks away from flying Jacob Richard's school record for sacks in a season.
Yeah, there's a lot of school records on the line for sure.
Very under the radar.
Absolutely. As now the teams will meet at midfield. I think it's Miles Edge, Carruthers, trying to see who else is out there for Catholic for the coin toss for their captains. Boy, Miles Edge doesn't look big, but he's going to be a handful in the backfield tonight for the Aces. We'll look at some of their stats while they're shaking hands. Carruthers, 129 of 203, 6 picks, 22 touchdown passes on the season. Miles Edge, who I just mentioned, 109 carries for 653 rushing yards. He's their leading rusher. Shaden Mitchell's got 25 for 247, and Jude Evans, 23 for 122. Their leading receiver is Xavier Maddox, who's got 35 catches for 665 and 8 scores on the season, as they are set to do the coin toss. Again, Catholic in their all greens, white helmets. McLean in their all whites with the black helmets and maroon wings.
Yeah, Catholic's certainly a two-dimensional team. I mean, it's you don't just have to go, defend the pass. I mean, they've got guys that can run the ball as well. So
yeah,
I mean,
Edge can do it out of the backfield, and catching and receiving. He's got 23 catches for 279 and 3 scores in the receiving game, too. So he's a dual threat out of the backfield as a back. And that's what's going to worry me a little bit is how we defend the pass.
Guys,
okay.
And they will receive to start the ball game.
Wow, okay. So McLean chooses to receive, trying to get on the board and maybe come out and punch him in the mouth and see if we can get down there and get one of those long sustaining drives and jump out to an early lead. I like that choice because you don't want to put Catholic's offense on the field first. And Jalen will try to get a quick word with Coach Wagner here in just a moment.
Yeah, for the Geno's Pizza sideline report.
Here we go.
Coach, David and Goliath matchup here. Obviously, our backs are against the Wall Catholic, a heavy favorite. We've done it before in 2019. What do we got to do to pull off the upset tonight?
Got to keep the drives going, keep the chains moving, and we got to be where we're supposed to be on defense.
All right, good luck, Coach.
Appreciate it.
So that's a
Coach Jack Wagner, guys, on our Geno's Pizza sideline report, and I'm going to hand it off to you guys, and I'll meet you guys back in the press box.
Thanks, Jalen. Yeah, a bit of kind of repetitive of what we said, Griff, is sustain long drives, keep the chains moving, and then be in the right spots and right assignments on defense. That's where Catholic can burn you. You try to gamble, you try to play hero ball, and you get out of your role on defense, and you're going to get beat.
Yeah, you've got a lot of younger guys that's going to get a significant time on the field. So, you hope to minimize any kind of mistakes that may happen. So, but a good opportunity for guys to show what they've got, what they bring to the table. So several guys with opportunities.
Yes, Maddox Osborne's out for the season. And then injury report for the Aces tonight. I think the only starter they've got out is Jude Evans. Barrett Evans has been out most of the season. He's playing. Nick Sims Reese Sims out most of the season. He's playing tonight. Andrew Garvin, their stud kicker, didn't think he was going to be able to play this season. He's back tonight. I think I heard Jude's going to be holding kicks, but he's not going to see no time on offense or defense tonight. So a pretty healthy Owensboro Catholic squad.
Yeah, it's going to make things.
And in a banged-up McLean County squad. But
it is what it is. You can't make excuses. It's time to strap it up and play ball. The Aces excited in front of their home crowd. It's never a huge crowd from Catholic, and it's about the same as usual tonight. I think we'll be receiving right to left. About 2.5 minutes here to go until kickoff. Yeah, Jackson Reynolds, 7.5 sacks. Everett Sandifer, the freshman, has been big. 2 picks last game, so he'll probably see a bit of action with those injuries tonight.
No, he's starting.
And that doesn't surprise me at all. Hunter Stratton, though, 141 tackles, 6.5 tackles for loss, too, leading the team in both of those categories.
Real quick, I'll go over our Tom Clark photography starting lineup. For the Aces at quarterback, you're going to have Dre Milk or others. At running back, you're going to have Miles Edge and probably see some Shaden Mitchell. At your wide receivers, you're going to see Xavier Maddox, Cam Woodward, Luke Thomas, Hudson Ebelhair. Your Keegan French at center, and then that big, mighty right side of the offensive line for Owensboro Catholic, Tristan French, and at right tackle, J.P. Carrico. 6'8", 300 pounds, and 2 weeks ago just took a visit to Notre Dame. At defensive end for Catholic, you're going to see Barrett Evans. At nose, Caden Conkrite. At another defensive end, Reese Sims. At your Mike linebacker, you will see Frank Aglehart, a freshman. At your other linebackers, you're going to see Miles Edge, Nick Sims, Harville, Byrne, free safety Noah Grant, corners Jude Cecil, and Luke Whitledge, and kicker Andrew Garvin. And then for the Cougars, we know our starting lineups. It's not much untypical of what it usually is. Riley Walker at quarterback, Jacoby Gill and Connor Ward at your wings, Hunter Stratton at fullback, Carson Ellis, I'm going to assume, is get denied at wide receiver. Tight end will be Weston Hodges. Your offensive line, Jackson Reynolds, Irvin Rodriguez-Garcia, Wyatt Gatton, James Johnson, Colin Dant. On your defense, you're going to see Jackson Reynolds, Carter Howard, Irvin Rodriguez-Garcia, your other defensive tackle. I look to maybe see JoJo Hardison play some defensive end tonight as well. Your studs, you'll see Reggie Tate and Connor Ward. Inside linebackers, Hunter Stratton and Everett Sandifer. A change defensively, we're going to have Riley Walker moved up to corner alongside Jacoby Gill, and then Carson Ellis starting at safety. And that's your Tom Carr photography starting lineup.
Yeah, you move Walker, I think, to corner to maybe help defend the pass and help defend Maddox in the passing game. Again, McLean County will receive it, moving right to left on your Cromwell Media dial, as we're just moments from kickoff here at Steele Stadium on the campus of Kentucky Wesleyan, with the matchup between the 7-1 Aces and the 4-4 Cougars in a district matchup here tonight, the final district game of the season for, I think, both sides. as we'll play Ohio County next week.
And then Catholic plays E-Town.
Okay, yeah, Elizabethtown next week for the Aces. Back deep is Jacoby Gill. Is that Walker as well?
Yeah, Walker's back there.
They're both pretty deep, so they're expecting a deep kickoff here from the Aces. We got their heels inside the 10. Sorry, what'd you say, Jalen?
Andrew Garvin
will be kicking it off for the Aces.
Kickoff for the Aces.
And the right-footed kicker will onside it, and Reynolds is on top of that. And so it's going to be really good field position here for the Cougars. They'll start looking at their own 48.
Yeah,
it was a surprise onside kick. I think it surprised us all, and it wasn't a very good one. It bounced right to Reynolds. Nice heads-up job by Reynolds to be prepared for it. Walker gets the call from Coach Wagner, and he'll take it out to the huddle here to get the game started.
Yeah, what better way to start the game, with
great field position.
Great field position.
To come out and take a lead.
I saw the kicker, lined up. It looked like, I was like, man, is they really going to go for an onside?
Yeah, because he didn't line up with a lot of room to run, and so it's a big time opportunity now for McLean County to come out here and try to take an early lead, moving right to left at the 48, our own 48. It'll be a shotgun look. The backs are kind of spread out evenly across the formation. Walker will take it to his right and is hit in the backfield and met by a host of Aces. It's going to be a loss of a couple yards on the play. So we talked about playing behind the chains is going to be tough if we put ourselves in that situation, and we do here on the first play of the game.
I don't think we're going to be able to see much on the edges tonight.
Yeah,
I really don't. It's going to
was not there in that play.
What we're going to get's going to have to come up the middle.
And Stratton was a little slow on the lead block there. I think he was trying to read it, and he just didn't get to the edge either. You had a big 53 over there for the Aces. Reese Sims that plugged up the outside. So now it'll be 2nd and 12 for the Cougars. Ball on the McLean 46 now. 11:20 and counting to go in this first quarter.
Yeah, you certainly want manageable third down, so we need a big play
5
here.
or 6 here. Gill off the right edge. He's got a hole. Cuts it inside the 50 and down to the Catholic 46.
Good job by Jacoby Gill there
from Gill. And that was exactly what we needed. Maybe not quite 10. They'll mark it at the 47.
About 7.
7, yeah.
Still a doable third down here, though, for McLean County.
Griff. That's what we needed was a
it's going to make it about 3rd and 5. It's going to be – you're going to have a big run here, but it's nothing that we can't do.
Yeah, very manageable. I think it's 4-down territory here early with how much you expect Catholic to likely score tonight. It'll be a heavy left set to Walker's left. He'll fake it, keep it up the middle himself. He's going to push ahead for a couple tough yards. He's near Rhodes and Rhodes first. I think he's about 2 yards short of it. So it's going to be 4th and short. Could go hard count and then try to go a middle run here and pick up a first down for the Cougars. It's inside the Aces 45, down to their 44, and we need to reach the 42 for the first.
Looks like he's got Jacoby Gill coming in, getting the plays.
Yeah, I saw that on the last play.
We're save Walker's legs a little bit. So Gill brings the play off the sideline to Walker. Walker calls it in the huddle, and the Cougars trying to pick up a big first down on the first drive of the game here, under 10 to go in the first. It'll be a heavy left set to the left of Walker. And he'll take the snap, hand off to Gill. Gill's going to push ahead, and I don't think he got it. He got spun around from behind by Barrett Evans. And I think he's going to be just shy of the first.
That's tough early there, guys.
Yeah, he's about a yard short.
That gives Catholic a really good field position to start their drive.
Their own 44.
That's what we talked about. If it's 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, those are the downs you have to – those are the big downs.
Yeah, so now the Aces will take over. Got 3 freshmen on the field, and Reggie Tate, Everett Sandifer, Carter Howard, with the banged-up injuries that the Cougars are dealing with. Carruthers will work out a shotgun with a spread offense. He'll look to his left, and he'll throw it that way. A chance to pick it from Gill. No, it's caught, and it's taken up the sideline, and it's tackled inside the 35.
Maddox on the catch, wasn't it?
Maddox, the leading receiver for the Aces with the reception. I thought Gill was going to jump it for a second and maybe have a pick 6 opportunity, but Carruthers fired a dart in there for the first down.
Yeah, it looked like he's about a half a step slow on that one.
Exactly.
Talking to Steve and Vic during Live at 5, since the Bardstown game, Graymel Carruthers, 84% completion percentage.
Unreal. This Catholic offense is so efficient in the passing game. Now a little swing route here, but Walker is there to make the stop. I think there's also a couple blocking infractions on the play.
So this one's going to come back for the Aces, I would think.
Yeah, they threw it out there trying to see who had the catch. It was Woodward that they threw it out there.
Yeah, they're going to have a hold.
It's going to be a hold on the edge, and that's going to back them up 10 yards if we take it. It was a loss on the play, but I think we will take the penalty and back up the offense here. We'll make it 1st and 20, and it'll back it up near midfield. So
gets us
Cougars
close
catch a break
to original starting position starting position for the
they
Aces
started
here.
on their own 44. Now they're on our 44. So they're on the Cougar 44. It's trips to the right of Carruthers. The back edge is to his left, out of shotgun. He'll take it with his heels at the 50, drop straight back, look for a little dig route, completes the pass. A nice tackle by Ward there. It was completed to Hudson Ebelhair. Picked up about 5 on the play. Nice coverage and
that was
tackle by the Cougars in space. It's not an easy play to make.
Yeah, he got on him really quick. Way to wrap up there, Connor Ward.
So now it's second and long, ball on the McLean 41. Same formation. Carruthers looks to his left, throws it out there to edge. Sandifer gets cut back on. Gill tackles edge from behind. Not a bad job by Sandifer because he forced him back inside, and a nice tackle from behind by Gill.
Yeah, Gill and Stratton.
Edge picks up several yards on the play. Yeah, Stratton was out there as well, of course. Feels like he always is. And Catholic going to be going no huddle here early. They do that a lot. Trips to the right of Carruthers this time. He'll set up and gun, drop straight back, fires a dart across the middle. That's complete. And Catholic's offense is cooking here early. That one.
Reggie Tate with the tackle on that one.
Luke Thomas with the reception. And Carruthers getting a lot of different kids touches here, and he's good at getting different receivers.
There's a reason he got an SEC offer before he ever took started a varsity football game, Caleb.
Absolutely. Man, Carrico is just a monster on that right side of the line. And now Edge will run it off the left side. A good tackle there by Jackson Reynolds near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, gave him got about 2 there on the carry.
Yeah, generous spot gives him more like 3, but I was with you, Griff. I thought it was more like 1 or 2.
That's
going to be 2nd and 7.
That right side of the Catholic offensive line.
Carrico looks like a D1 lineman right now, man. That's
Yeah.
a massive kid out there at right tackle. And the right guard, French, is a big boy too. Carruthers straight back, fires it across the middle. Another completion. A good tackle by Stratton. Ball's on the ground, but they called him down. It was recovered by Ellis, but he was down first. Another pass completed to Maddox this time. So Maddox has a couple of catches early. They've gotten Thomas. They've gotten Edge. Who else they got involved in the passing game? Woodward has a reception.
I'll say this much, though. They've made them earn it.
Yeah, they're making them earn it a little bit at a time. And
it's not just a Dre Milker others dart and the receiver's gone. They're making them earn their living.
Edge with a dive up the middle here.
I think he got enough for the first down.
Everett Sandifer on the tackle, but yes, enough for a Aces first down. Now it's going to be first and goal, and first and goal with just a couple of yards to go is tough to manage. They go so fast, too. They don't give you a chance to even regroup on defense. Carruthers with it, hands it up to Edge. Edge dives ahead, and he'll dive it into the end zone. And the Aces are on the board just a few minutes in. 7:12 to go in the first. Catholic leads at 6-0.
And about what you expected. Air the ball out. Dre Milker others perfect on the drive.
Yeah, exactly.
And then once you get close to the end zone, feed Miles Edge the ball and let him do work.
Carruthers an offer to UK, I believe, already.
Yep.
And I'm sure there's going to be several D1 offers coming his way. He's got the look and the build of a D1 college quarterback without a doubt. They'll now come on to kick the extra point. It'll be Garvin on. Garvin drills it right down the middle, and that'll make it 7-0 Catholic. 7:12 to go in the first quarter. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance on 97X.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunterman.
Looking for your dream home? Look no further. Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty is your key to a personalized home buying experience. Ethan ensures a smooth and stress-free journey to home ownership. Don't win Myers at Fairway Realty today and unlock the door to your future.
And we're back to the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar game of the week on 97X. 7:12 left to go in the first. Owensboro Catholic 7, McLean County 0 on a Miles Edge touchdown run for the Aces. A little Pizzo scoreboard update for you guys. Brown Badgett Stadium. Owensboro 7, Madisonville 7. Owensboro on the board with a DeMarcus Ganaway Jr. to King Dillard 65-yard touchdown pass in one play.
And now a little sky kick is fielded by Ward at the 22. He'll run it out, and he's tackled almost immediately inside the 25. And so the opening kick from the Aces was a surprise onside. We couldn't take advantage of that good field position. Now we're backed up inside of our own 25, and AB was our punter as well. And so you start to wonder, You got to get some yards and try to move the ball a little bit here. It could be a real danger if we have to punt from deep in our own territory.
Yeah, certainly on first and second down. I mean, you've got to have some positive yards to give yourself a shot if you get to third down.
McLean County will have it 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line.
Yeah, pinning us deep here is Catholic. See if McLean County can't do something here.
So Cougars moving right to left on your Cromwell Media dial. It'll be the shotgun set, backs to each side of Walker. He'll give to Ward off the right side. There's a little bit of a hole there. Ward cuts it up the field.
Nice run there by Connor Ward.
Gets a big run. It's enough for a Roads and Roads first from Connor Ward. Pickup of about 12 on the game.
For McLean County first down.
That was a nice little misdirection play there to Connor Ward. They had Gill going left, Gill going left, and then slipped it underneath to Ward off the right tackle. And it'll be 1st and 10 Cougars at the Aces 34.
You know, I don't think Ward had any carries at all against Fort Knox.
No. Yeah, he had a big game a couple weeks ago.
Big game against Hancock, you know.
Yep. And now it's good to see him back in the mix. He's going to have to be with AB out tonight. Now it'll be Gill next to Walker out of gun. Gill gets set to take the snap. Now would really run this thing down. They are running it down to under
they're
5.
going to run it down to about 5 seconds.
Now Walker takes it straight ahead, and then there's not much there for him. Tough sledding in the middle of that Aces defense.
Yeah, that's
a couple on the play.
That's something I know Coach is drilled in their head this week is don't snap that football till there's about 5 seconds left on that play clock.
It's nice here at some of the fields you don't have play clocks that are easily visible or at all. Here you got 2 big play clocks that are clear as day on both ends of the field, so all Walker has to do is look up straight ahead. He can tell how much time's left.
Yeah, certainly you want to shorten the game up, you know, limit Catholic on their offensive possessions.
Yeah, you got to give our defense a break here, too. With Catholic going no huddle on offense, it can be tough. So that bunch set back out here, out of gun for Walker. Gill to his right. Snaps it. It's the same play to Ward off the right side. It's there again. Cuts it upfield. It wasn't quite as lucrative this time, but he did pick up a couple more yards to make it third and a bit more manageable.
Ward on the carry.
Picked up about 2 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and a long 6 here for the Cougars. Ball at the 36 now of McLean County, or 38, sorry. So ball at McLean's own 38. 5:20 to go in this first quarter. Aces lead at 7-0. Walker gets the play from the sideline. Got about 15 left on the play clock, so now you got to start to go pretty quick here. Still haven't broken the huddle yet.
It's 3rd down.
Cougars get up to the line with about 7 on the play clock. He's got to go, or he's going to be in jeopardy here. You do want to use the play clock, but you don't want to delay a game. They'll snap it with 1 on the clock. Fake and run up the middle from Walker, and he got a couple more yards to make it 4th, and
Number 5, Walker
makes it interesting to see what you do here for.
I think he goes for it.
Go for it.
Well, yeah, I mean,
don't have your punter in AB. You don't want to give the Aces good field position, but it feels like it doesn't matter where their field position is. They're going to be able to move the ball up and down the field tonight. They are going to bring Reggie Tate out, though. I think that means punt traditionally. He comes in for Ellis, or it could mean pass with Reggie Tate, too.
I think it means pass with Reggie.
We'll see what they do here. Walker's still calling the plays.
Yeah, you got about 3 yards to go, so.
They might go hard count and call a timeout as another option. Tate is going to take the snap, it appears.
First varsity snap at quarterback for the freshman.
No pressure. And Tate will take it, spin. He's got a man open, fires a dart to him. It's complete to Connor Ward, or not, Hodges, sorry. Inside the Catholic 45, and Reggie Tate fires a dart for a completion there for the first down.
1-1 for the freshman, and that is a Roads and Roads first down.
Beautiful throw. Honestly, if Hodges would have kept his feet, he might have scored it, but he rolled with the catch to make sure he secured it. But
I'll be honest, guys, that one does something for you.
It got me excited.
That one does something for you. That was
gain of about 18 on the play.
So Reggie Tate with his first varsity pass against the loaded Aces squad, and he fires a dart on 4th for a first.
Well, right down the seam, too.
Got to be happy about that. 1st and 10, Cougars, ball in Catholic territory. Hand off to Gill off the right side. He's got room. Spins off a defender. He's still on his feet. Inside the 30, approaching the 25, and what a run by Jacoby Gill. Jalen, your household's having a heyday right now on the field.
Yeah.
Big run and a big Roads and Roads first, and now is there a timeout? Yeah, the Aces are going to call a timeout and try to get things together as the Cougars are moving the ball down the field. You want to leave it here?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and pause it real quick. 3:33 left to go in the first. Owensboro Catholic 7, McLean County nothing. You're listening to the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week on 97X.
You know that weird squeaky sound your floor makes? Yeah, it's begging for a makeover. At Floor Concepts in Owensboro, they've got you covered, literally. Hardwood, carpet, vinyl, tile. If it goes on the floor, they've got it. Locally owned, super friendly, and pros at what they do. Floor Concepts makes upgrading your home easy and actually kind of fun. Swing by their location on 231 or check them out online at floorconceptsinc.com. Floor Concepts, your feet will thank you.
And welcome back to Steel Stadium. Caleb Farkas, Griff Gray, Jalen Doherty here with you for the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Game of the Week on 97X. Also streaming live with you on the McLean County News Network on YouTube. It'll be 1st and 10 now Cougars after the big pass completion from the freshman Reggie Tate to Weston Hodges, and then a big run from Jacoby Gill. And now Walker will work out of gun with a heavy set to his right. He'll take the snap and run straight ahead that way, and he's just met at the line of scrimmage. There's not much there for him. That play just hasn't been very fruitful tonight. The middle of that Aces defense has been tough. I don't know where to go with it, though. The edges are tough. The middle is tough. It's a loaded Catholic defense. He did pick up about 3 on the play, though. It's going to be 2nd and 7 now, and ball is inside the 25 down to the Catholic 24. Cougars moving right to left. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Catholic leads at 7-0, but McLean County starting to come alive here on offense on the second drive of the game.
Yeah, certainly looking good. Nice 4th down pass. Gill with a pickup of 16 after that to get us in Aces territory.
And now it'll be Walker with the heavy set to his left. They'll hand that way. It's to Gill. Gill spinning off of defender, still on his feet. Man, Jacoby Gill is running with some passion tonight. And he picks up near another Roads and Roads first.
It's like you said, Caleb, you're playing with house money at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, what do you have? Everybody in the state of Kentucky has Owensboro Catholic a running clock in the first quarter.
Yeah, exactly.
And, I mean,
I don't think it's going to get there by any means. We might be tied up in the first quarter if we keep this drive alive.
Yeah, look for Hunter Stratton to maybe come into play here,
We haven't seen any Stratton runs yet. I don't know if he's even been in the backfield much.
I thought I saw him.
Trying to see his neck roll. He's got the neck roll on tonight like he's Mike Allstott, but I haven't seen him back there yet. It's been a lot of Gill, a lot of Ward. It'll be Walker with, oh, there he is. Yeah, he's off to the left, kind of loaded up near the line of scrimmage. It's probably going to be something to Gill or directly with Walker here on 3rd and short. Fumbled snap. Oh, boy. And Walker falls on it, but it's all the way back near the original line of near the original sticks.
That's what you can't have.
Yeah. Yeah, silly mistakes on 3rd and short. Now it's 4th and 11 suddenly. And it was a very manageable first, and now it's 4th and long. We'll see if Tate comes out again to throw another pass. The way that first one looked, I figured why not, right? But I don't see him coming off the bench yet.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're just bringing him in just to pass,
it becomes very obvious.
It's obvious,
right?
you know.
Yeah. So Walker's just going to go get the play off the sideline. It's going to be 4th and 11. Ball is at the Aces 27. 1:15 to go in the first quarter. Catholic leads. They got to call a timeout. There's only 2 seconds left on the play clock. Coach Wagner will do just that. And it's a Miller Building Supply timeout. We'll take it here with them. It's 7-0 Aces, 1:14 to go in the first. All brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance.
Looking for quality tools, building supplies, and equipment for your next project? Visit Miller Building Supply, Seabury Hardware and Rental, or the Providence Home Center. Owned and operated by Opie and Leslie Parrish, they have a friendly staff with great selection and everything you need to make your next home improvement dream a reality.
After an accident, you should never have to worry about what happens next. You're in pain. You're unsure who to trust. Call Roads and Roads today. 833-ROADS. That's 833-4RHOADS. Trust a local law firm with over 50 years of dedicated service, a proven track record of winning and doing what's right. You deserve the best representation, and that starts right here. Roads and Roads, we've got your back.
To turn your backyard into a legendary getaway, Legendary Pools and Spas, John Morais is back. Whether you're looking to build a brand new in-ground pool or just need, John and his team have you covered. 70-316-1007.
Welcome back to Steel. It's 7-0 Aces, 1:14 to go in the first. Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Game of the Week. Walker with twins to his right. Stratton's that way as well. Fakes, rolls to his right. Trying to find a receiver downfield. He's just going to tuck it and run it, and he's going to come nowhere near the first. Maybe got back, picking up about 3 yards on the play, but it's going to be another turnover on downs. That kind of play, you want to just have him take a shot downfield and just throw a jump ball to someone and see if he can't pick up the first. But
that
can't
botch
really tuck it and
snap's
run
what
it there.
killed us.
Yeah, the botch snap ended the drive pretty much, and now the Cougar defense with several freshmen out there going to come back on the field, or 3 freshmen, I should say, at least, I believe. And we'll see what they can do this time. Last time, Carruthers kind of picked the defense apart little by little up and down the field. And now he'll take over at his own 26. He throws immediately to his left, and it's another completion. I don't think he's thrown an incomplete pass yet tonight.
No, he was perfect on the opening drive for the Aces.
Yeah, he stays perfect there. It's another catch for Maddox. That's his 3rd, I believe, reception of the night. It's a pickup of about 6 on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and a long 5. They'll have to throw it or snap it at least once more. The way they go, they could probably snap it 2 or 3 more times. Carruthers straight back, got a lot of time, directing traffic. He's got a man downfield. He hits him. It's Thomas. Tate on the sideline, knocks him out of bounds. But it's a big gain from Carruthers to Thomas.
He's certainly getting, he's getting a lot of time to throw back there.
Yeah, too much time there. He was pointing and directing traffic. I was worried. You had Ebelhair over here on a deep post that got behind Walker, and he almost hit him with that. But it's going to be 1st and 10 Aces all the way down to the Cougars 33. Carruthers fakes it. Straight back, got a man open, lofts it up to him. It's Maddox in the end zone, and he catches the jump ball for the touchdown over Jacoby Gill. And it's Aces 13, Cougars 0, 30 seconds to go in the first. Yeah, he's just too much room. You can't let kids get behind you in this for this Catholic offense, and he was behind Gill by about 5 yards, and he actually let it hang up a little bit. He almost let Gill catch up to it.
Yeah,
Tate was kind of in the area as well.
I was getting ready to say the same thing, Caleb. I mean, that ball stayed up in the air for a while, but
if he threw a dart, it would have been an easy touchdown. He made it interesting by hanging it up, but it was a nice play by the receiver there to come up with the catch, and now Garvin comes on for the kick to try to make it 14-0. Catholic makes quick work of it on their first 2 offensive possessions. The snap is good, the hold is good, as is the kick. And we'll take a quick break. Aces lead at 14-0. It's all brought to you by KD Gutterman Shelter Insurance.
If hunger's calling you, go to Moonlight Barbecue. Hop in today, eat their buffet. You'll be satisfied and on your way. It's down on Parish Avenue. That's Moonlight Barbecue.
Safety is key when replacing an outlet, so leave it to the pros at Mr. Sparky. We'll get it done right and get it done safely.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Independently owned and operated, licensed in the respective state or county.
At River Valley Behavioral Health, we know recovery looks different for everyone. We created The Gathering Point, a free open daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's a welcoming space. You can connect with peer support, access resources, or just take a break in a judgment-free environment. No referral or appointment needed. Just walk in. To learn more, visit rvbh.com.
Kickoff is fielded by Walker at the 20, and he's met. Man, Catholic's kick coverage has been on point tonight on these sky kicks, as Walker does not get much at all in the return, about 4 yards on the return. And the Cougars will start right around where they started that last drive, inside their own 25 at the 24 on the far hash. They're moving right to left on your Cromwell Media dial. 26 seconds to go in the first. Aces lead at 14-0. McLean on that opening drive, we received the onside kick. The opening kick of the game was an onside kick, got it at the 48, turned it over immediately on downs. And then the second drive of the game, moved it down the field well. A big pass from Tate to Hodges on 4th down, kept the drive alive, and then we fumbled the snap on a 3rd and 1 and couldn't pick up a 4th and 11. Now it'll be Walker in at quarterback. Gill will motion in from the slot to the backfield, and it's heavy set to the left of Walker. He'll take the snap, delay, and run that way. He's got a few yards up the middle. Pushing ahead is Riley Walker. Picks up about 4 on the play. That should be the final play of the first quarter. We'll go ahead and take the break with him at the end of 1. Catholic leads it over McLean 14-0. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance on 97X.
Need electrical services? Call Bailey Electric. Serving Western Kentucky since 2002. We handle commercial, agricultural, and residential needs. With over 50 years of experience, we're licensed, insured, and ready to help. Bailey Electric, your electricians.
Hey y'all, it's Kellyanne Harris with the Harris Group at Keller Williams Elite Realty. As a proud sports mom, I know what it takes to show up, stay focused, and deliver results on the field and in real estate. That's why we're offering our Guaranteed Cash Offer program. We guarantee to get your home sold or we'll buy it. For all your real estate needs, Trust the Harris Group. We're always ready to go to work for you. Call us today at 270-929-5857 for the details.
Need prescriptions or everyday health needs? Calhoun Pharmacy is your hometown partner in health. From prescriptions to daily essentials, we've got you covered with service you can trust. Visit Calhoun Pharmacy in Calhoun, where neighbors care for neighbors.
And we're back to the Katie Gunderman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week. Start of the second quarter. Owensboro Catholic 14, McLean County 0. Cougar ball here, guys. And let's see what McLean County and Coach Wagner can cook up here to try to put some points on the board.
The offense has moved the ball well, other than that fumbled snap is kind of the most damning thing that's happened. And the turnover on downs early just we came up short on a fourth down run. But that fumbled snap on the last drive really kind of shot us in the foot a little bit.
Yeah, but the drive overall, I mean, you had a nice pass, like we said before, and you had the nice run from Gill. I mean, it looked promising.
I think you got to try to get the ball in Gill's hands, maybe here, get in the running game.
It'll
be first and 10 Cougars. They're not moving left to right, or second and 6 Cougars. They're not moving left to right on your Cromwell Media dial. Ball at their own 27. Hand off to Gill. He's got an open hole. Cuts it through it. Is still on his feet. He's bouncing off a defender. Still on his feet. Gill breaks about 5 tackles on the play, and he's got a Rhodes and Rhodes first. All the way out to McLean 36. Man, he is
nice running there by Jacoby.
I don't know who ticked him off before the game, but we need to do that before every game.
Yeah.
He's running like a madman tonight with the football in his hands. Seems like every game we got someone that's running a little bit harder than they were the week before.
He done the same thing last week against Fort Knox, too.
He's coming out with a little bit of an attitude tonight.
Yeah.
You like to see it. You need to see it.
Yeah, you've got to. I mean, at this point, you've got to have somebody else step up because you don't have Aiden Bolden to rely on.
I keep feeding Gill the way he's running the ball. He's the leading rusher tonight, without a doubt. I don't even need Griff to add that up for me to tell me that, because he's had the big run, 2 first down runs now for Jacoby. It'll be Gill to the left of Walker. He'll get the direct snap this time. He'll run it up the middle. He's got a hole, spins it around to the 44, and it's another good run by Jacoby Gill. He's having himself a night.
He's doing a good job running up the middle of that Catholic Aces defensive line.
Picked up about 6 on the play, maybe even 7.
Yeah, I got him down for about 7 there.
Yeah, 7 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 3 now. I like that direct snap to Gill, too. So ball is on the McLean 44. They're moving left to right on your Cromwell Media dial. It's on the hash closest to us and the Cougar sideline. Walker gets the play from Coach Wagner and runs it into the huddle. 10:50 to go in the half. Catholic leads it 14-0. Aces and they're all greens. Cougars and they're all whites. It'll be a bunch set to the right of Walker. He'll run it that way. He's got Stratton and Gill blocking for him, but he's met at the 42. It was a big stop by the Aces defense. Trying to see who was there. It was 12, Nick Sims on the tackle.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard hit there on the outside.
Sims struck him and read that play from the start. And he maybe lost a couple on the play. They're going to make it 3rd and about 5 to 6.
Those edges there, there's just not much there.
Yeah, not much there for the way Gill runs, too. He hits the hole a little quicker. He's a little faster, and that's why I think it's been a little more efficient with Gill in the running game tonight. 10 to go in the half. 3rd and a long 6. Ball on the McLean 42. Walker will work with the bunch set to his left this time. Gill is to his right. Likely probably that cross handoff play coming to the left. There it is. Actually fakes it and keeps it and pushes it ahead. Gets it back to the 45. It's going to make it 4th and about 2 yards to go here for the Cougars. Probably see a hard count and a middle run here from either Walker or Gill, I would guess, to try to pick up the first.
Well, you've got a manageable, 4th down situation here. I mean, we've been able to pick up more than 3 yards on several carries.
Except for when we've gotten these short yardages, we've struggled a little bit. That's how the first drive got stopped. Of course, that second drive got hampered by the fumbled snap. It was a shotgun snap that just bounced on the turf, and Walker had to fall on it. Now I think we're going to have to take a timeout because we haven't even left the sideline yet, and there's only 5 on the play clock. So Cougars are going to have to burn their second time out of the half with 9:07 to go in the half. And Catholic leading 14-0. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance here on 97.
Second of the half.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, insurance.
For auto, home, life, see Shelter agent Katie Gunterman. Natasha Caruana wishes the McLean County Cougars this football season. From the first kickoff, play hard, stay strong, and fear the wind. Let's make this football season one to remember.
Want to stand out with gear? Say hello to KB Designs, your local pros in screen printing, embroidery, and matching team tees to sharp polos and one-of-a-kind hats. We bring your vision to life using the latest tech and top fast, affordable, built to last. Whether you're a business or sports team, KB Designs helps you wear it for a free quote at 270-929-771. KB Designs, where your vision meets our craft. Stand out with KB Designs.
Gill takes the fourth down snap, breaks it for a first down in Aces territory all the way down to the Catholic 42. And Jacoby Gill keeps his strong night going with a big-time run.
You said it,
fourth and
Caleb.
short, yeah, you got to keep going, got to keep feeding Gill, man. He's been the man tonight, and I you can't feed it to him every single play, but I'm running my offense through Jacoby Gill all night long the way he's running the ball tonight. He's a man on a mission. 1st and 10 now, McLean County moving the ball well again. Other than that first drive where we turned it over on downs, we've moved it well these last two drives. Just got to stay out of trouble with any snaps or penalties here on offense.
Yeah, Gill with about 60 yards rushing so far.
Yeah, and he's got a really good average, too. I mean, every carry that he's gotten, he's picked up a lot of yards. 8.5 to go in the half. Hand off to Gill again off the right side. This time there's not much room at all. He does his best to make something of it. Picks up a yard or two on the play. It was Jude Cecil that met him at the line of scrimmage. Nick Sims cleaned it up for the Aces.
Still, nonetheless, I mean,
he did a good job to make that a 2-yard gain. Yeah, it should have been a no gain or a loss. But he picked up a short 2. It's going to make it 2nd and 8. Ball at the Catholic 41 on the hash, closest to us, into the Cougar sideline. The right hash. Cougars moving left to right. 8 minutes to go in the half. Aces lead at 14-0. Walker will work with the bunch set to his left out of gun and Gill to his right. Hodges, the tight end, to the right. They'll run directly up the middle, and that's not going to do anything at all. He's going to lose a yard, if anything. We'll see where they spot it. They'll give them forward progress.
Right now, with Riley Walker in the football, there's just not a lot of offense there.
Yeah, they gave him back to the line of scrimmage, or actually about a loss of a yard in the play. It's back to the 42. It's going to be 3rd and 9 now for the Cougars. 3rd and 10.
Makes it tough here because your offense isn't really predicated at long 3rd and 9.
Yeah, you need about 5, I would say, to try to make this really manageable, and I'd say you have to get it to Gill the way it's looked tonight so far. Gill is to the right of Walker. The bunch set is to the right as well. Probably see a handoff coming that way. They'll go counter to Ward off the left side, and he punches it ahead inside the 40. So a nice little counter play to Ward. Ward has had a couple of nice runs off those misdirection plays as well. That's his second run off the misdirection that's worked. And that did pick up about the 5 that you needed, so it's going to make it 4th
down for the Cougars.
About 5 to 6 here. Ball is on the Aces 38. Ball right in the middle of the field. 6 and about a half to go here in the half. Walker gets the play from the sideline. So just seen tape for the one play and the one completed pass. Walker will give the call to the huddle here. They'll break the huddle with 12 on the play clock. They're using every second of that play clock that they can to try to minimize how many possessions the Aces offense gets tonight. Big 4th down play here for Walker and the Cougars. And the snap goes to Gill. Gill is going to get stuffed and not make it there.
Looked like he got bobbled the snap a little bit.
Low, yeah, it was kind of at the right knee pad of Gill, and that kind of messed the timing of the whole play up. And then Sims busted in there for the big stop.
1 step forward, 2 steps back, kind of, if you're the Cougars.
It's really tough to sustain long drives against this Aces defense, where you got to pick up first down after first down after first down. And
yeah, I mean, we're playing clean football.
There. Other than the
and we're moving, and we're moving the football.
Yep.
We just have to,
just find a way to kind of slow this Aces offense down.
Brothers has not thrown an incomplete pass yet, and he still hasn't. He bounced one there. There we go. He bounces it to Woodward. He had him open, but he bounced it at his feet. It'll be 2nd and 10. 6:08 to go in the half. Aces moving right to left on your Cromwell Media dial. Ball is on their own 37. And they'll work out a gun here quickly. They're probably not going to huddle all night. They're not huddled now. It's a bunch set to the right of Crothers, one back each way. They'll hand it to Woodward off the right side. He's got a hole in room, and he's near a first down.
Woodward on the carry.
They'll mark him right
just about a yard short.
About a yard shy.
Ward,
Pick up
I think,
9
on the
play.
tackle.
So Cameron Woodward gets, I believe, his first carry of the night. He did have a couple passes thrown his way out of the backfield. It'll be 3rd and 1 now for the Aces. Likely a run, I think, to edge up the middle here is what I would be watching out for. They got Alex Coakley on the announcement because he's wearing Sandefur's number. Now the pass is actually dropped. They tried to throw it out wide to Ebelhair. It was a little bit low, and it bounced off his hands, so it's going to be 4th and 1. I don't think the Aces are even going to think about it. They're going to go for it here.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they didn't run it.
Edge up the middle.
They run it on that. I mean, you only got a yard to go.
Good job by the Cougars, though, to hold them to 4th down.
They go hard count in the whole McLean County
Jackson
defense
Reynolds
jump.
No, they're going to false start.
False start on Catholic.
Okay, wow.
Okay.
We'll take it. Several Cougars moved, but maybe it was the offensive line from the Aces that caused them to jump.
I believe it was that, the left side of the offensive line.
Now you got to think about it a little bit if you're Catholic, because we moved the ball well for McLean County. Do you want to give us a chance to have the ball back here deep in your own territory? There you don't care. They're going for it. I don't blame them the way their offense has moved it. Trips to the left of Carruthers. He'll look that way. He'll dance around in the pocket, fire a dart there, and it's complete for a first down. It was 16, Drew Miles on the catch.
Miles, another receiver
there. They're pulling them out from everywhere, it feels like. I think they've completed passes to 6 or 7 different kids already here tonight. They'll hurry up and go no huddle, twins to each side of Carruthers, edge to his left. He'll drop straight back out of gun, hits his receiver on the out route, complete for a 1st and more. That one was thrown to Thomas.
Pass is complete.
Carruthers making quick work of it. It just gets suffocated because they're on top of it, and it feels kind of like a relentless assault from the Aces offense. And you don't even have time to kind of catch your breath and figure things out.
No, they certainly move the ball fast.
As fast as the ball gets spotted, they're ready to snap it. I mean, the play clock didn't even start that time. They'll throw it out here to Woodward. He's got it several yards, and they just keep hitting those outs. And we're making them earn it, but at some point, I think we got to come up a little bit and maybe try to jump one of these out routes like Gill attempted to earlier.
Yeah, they're certainly cutting those out routes off, getting about a 5-yard spread there from the defender.
Kind of giving it to him, but then you come up and they go over top like they did earlier as well. Now they'll hand off up to Edge, and he's got a wide open hole up the middle. He gashes the Cougar defense for a big first down. And he's inside the 10, so it's going to be a 1st and goal for the Aces with 4:44 to go in the half, and Catholic leading 14-0. They'll get right on top of it, and we take about 7 minutes off the ball when we have it. They take about 30 seconds off the clock. They'll throw it out in the slot, and it'll be Woodward diving into the end zone on the little flat route pass for the score for Catholic, their 3rd touchdown of the night.
Carruthers'
3rd touchdown pass of the night, and it's 20-0 Aces pending Garvin's extra point. Carruthers, man, just he looks the part right now. He's having his way in the passing game. But yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword, Griff. I mean, do you come up and do you play man, or do you try to press these guys, and then you're going to probably have trouble with a deep pass?
Well, I mean,
or do you make him earn it and dink and dunk it? But he's doing that at will pretty much. Garvin's extra point is right down the middle, and that will make it 21-0 Aces, 4:34 to go in the half. We'll take a quick break. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance here on 97.9.
Honoring someone with an award, plaque, trophy, or just a unique gift? Then there is no better place to check out than the Trophy House. With their new location at 325 Park Plaza, they have everything you need to honor someone. Nick Clemens will help you with all your award needs.
This is Jalen Darty, the voice of the McLean County Cougars. Did you know the McLean County Public Library is your gateway to a world of knowledge? Discover the latest bestsellers, dive into fun community workshops, or explore the e-library anytime, anywhere. Visit McLeanCEOPublicLibrary.com for a full schedule of events, or give them a call at 270-278-9184 to learn more. Come turn the page on your next adventure at the McLean County Public Library.
And we're back to the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week. Catholic up 21-0, 4:34 left to go in the half. And offensively, guys, McLean County moved the football and done a good job. Just haven't those 4th and 1s and 4th and 2s, they've come back to bite us.
Yeah, we've gotten the ball across midfield on all 3 drives, but just no points to show for it. And then Catholic on offense, we just haven't really put up much resistance defensively. We got 3 to 4 freshmen out there at any given time, and Carruthers has just had his way in the passing game. He's thrown 3 touchdown passes to 3 different receivers. Walker on the return tries to kind of reverse field with it. He's still on his feet fighting for extra yards, but he's not going to take it out much past the 25, and that's where the last 3 drives now have started for the Cougars.
We were talking defensively for the Cougars. I don't know if it's a bad idea to have the corners, press the receivers a little bit more and then rely on some safety help over the top.
Because right now he's dinking and dunking his way, and I kind of like that mythology because you're thinking maybe eventually he'll make a mistake. We're going to make him earn it, but he's earning it with ease right now. And then all of a sudden they pop a middle run.
You're not going to see too many mistakes from Draymond.
Yeah, exactly. But if you press him, then does he beat you deep? He's already beaten us deep on a couple of big passes, one for a score, and he's got 3 touchdown passes in the early going. 4:27 to go in the half. Cougars moving left to right now on your Cromwell Media dial. It'll be a middle run here to Gill. He's still on his feet. He's got enough for another Roads and Roads first. And Jacoby's going to be pushing 100 yards in the first half with the way he's running the ball. But, of course, he gets up. Gimpy and favoring the right ankle, and that's not a good sign for a really beat-up Cougar team. They're going to send JoJo Hardison out there for him. My goodness. I mean, when it rains, it pours, fellas, with these injuries.
Yeah, hopefully it's nothing serious, and he can, just
the ankle we hate to see because we
get a little bit of rest and hopefully able to.
Maybe just a cramp. I think it's just a cramp.
You got Coakley. Who was the center that was hurt before the season even started? Anthony.
Caleb Anthony.
Right guard.
Coakley, Anthony, Osborne, Bolden. Jaden Cox, who was a freshman next to us, he probably would have been out here maybe even running the ball tonight. His hurt. He got so many injuries that are hard to overcome. Yeah, obviously Nate, our quarterback, with the ATV accident before the season. Cougars do take their third and final timeout of the half. We'll take a quick break with them. 3:41 to go in the half. Catholic leads at 21-0. It's brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance.
Got a pizza craving? Come on down to Gino's Pizza in Livermore. Proudly owned by Matt and Carrie Huff. Enjoy mouthwatering pizzas made with the freshest ingredients. Come see us at 405 East 7th Street or give us a call, 270-278-5121. Gino's Pizza, your local pizza hotspot. Looking for a bank that truly puts you first? At Sacramento Deposit Bank, we've been serving our communities with hometown care for over a century. From personal checking and savings to business loans, mobile banking, and more, we make managing your money simple and stress-free. You'll always talk to someone who knows your name. For the future or chasing a dream, we're here to help you every step of the way. Visit SDBK.com or our local branches today. Sacramento Deposit Bank, where banking feels like family. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're back to the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week. Looks like Hunter Stratton on the carry, and he was stuffed out.
Lost 3 or 4 yards on the play.
It'll bring up second down.
They're still moving it back. He lost 4 on the play.
Here comes Jacoby Gill back out there. I think it was just a cramp.
So that's good to see. So Gill, the leading rusher for the game, I would say, on the night. For both sides, comes back out after taking a couple plays off from a cramping issue. It's going to be 2nd and 14 now for the McLean County offense.
Yeah, really Catholic hasn't ran the ball hardly at all on offense.
Exactly. Really one of the only times we've been deep behind the sticks tonight. We'll see what the offense has here in store with 3 to go in the half. It'll be a direct snap to Gill. He cuts it upfield and gets it back near the original sticks. Got 3 on the play. It's going to make it 3rd and 11.
Got an ace down.
Wonder if you see Tate again maybe here to throw a pass, but there is a Catholic player that's injured on the play. So we'll take another quick break with 2:45 to go in the half. Catholic leads it over McLean 21-0. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance on 97X.
Looking for you? Look no further. Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty is your key to a personalized home buying experience. Ethan ensures a smooth and stress-free journey to home ownership. Don't wait. Call Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty today and unlock the door to your future.
Are you tired of waiting on contractors who keep saying next week or frustrated with out-of-town roofers knocking on your door? At RFI Roofing, we're proud to be locally owned and operated right here in Owensboro. We're licensed, fully insured, and trusted for both residential and commercial roofing. Worried about insurance? Don't be. We're experts at working with carriers, and remember, your policy has time limits after a loss. Don't risk missing out on the claim you've already paid for. Call RFI Roofing today for free, no obligation inspection and quote, and get your roof done right with no delays. That's RFI Roofing.
And we're back to the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week on 97X. Pizzo scoreboard update for you guys. 8 minutes left to go in the first half. Hancock County 34, Fort Knox 0.
Yeah, not a big surprise there. It's a Fort Knox team that's just a bit down this year, as we saw last week.
You have an update on that Owensboro game?
20 to 7 at last update.
Owensboro.
Yep. DeMarcus Ganaway to King Dillard, 65 yards on 4th down for a touchdown, puts Owensboro up 20-7.
3rd and 11 play here. Jump pass. It's deflected and intercepted by Owensboro Catholic, I believe. We'll see what the call is. Intercepted by 14, Jack Byrne.
The Aces will take over.
And the Aces will take over for the first time in Cougar territory on the McLean 42, and that's going to be trouble the way.
Who was that? I missed a pass there.
It was a jump pass from
Walker.
Walker, okay.
And
it was tipped at the line. Tipped at the line of scrimmage.
It didn't fool them, as they probably watched the film from last week where we've thrown a couple of those now, and the Aces were not fooled. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Aces at the. Oh, now is there a personal foul penalty afterwards as well?
If you're in the halftime program,
because they're moving the ball forward now. Why did they move it up? Moved it up to the 37 for some reason.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Now is the offense back on the field? They called it incomplete.
Oh.
My goodness, what is happening? They called it incomplete, and now
it was motioning like they had it.
So, yeah, someone overruled it. I thought it maybe hit the ground.
Back in at quarter. Oh, they're punting the football.
Yeah, it's going to be a punt from Walker, and it'll bounce at the Aces 35 and roll down to the 31. And that's where the Catholic offense will take over with 2:17 to go in the half. So trying to see if you can make them go a little bit longer and try to get your first stop of the game defensively.
Another Pizzo scoreboard update for you guys. Ty Ashley scoop and score, putting Owensboro up 27-7.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to win that district and have a good path to a state final.
Fort Knox with an 80-yard touchdown or 80-yard kickoff return makes that game 34-7.
So 1st and 10, Catholic, ball at their own 31. Carruthers drops back, throws a little screen pass out to the right flat. But
good
Walker's
defense there.
As well as
Walker and
who else was out there?
Was Howard out there?
Yeah, was it Carter Howard all the way out there? It was. I was like, that can't be Howard all the way out in the flat, is it? But he busted his butt out from the D line to make a big stop in the flat. And Carter Howard showing his athleticism. He's going to make it 2nd and 10. They got no gain on the play. Trips to the left of Carruthers. 1:50 to go in the half. They are pressing the receivers a little bit more. This time, Maddox is wide open, and they're going to hit him deep. Oh, it overshot him. He was behind every defender at the 30.
Yeah, he had Carson Ellis.
Gill kind of just shuffled and let him go, and then Ellis kind of just let him run behind him too. I'm not sure what the coverage was or if there was a mix-up in coverage, but the Cougars catch a break as they overshot Maddox.
Yeah, kind of had him turned around there.
Yeah, but Ellis was doing circles, and Gill, I think, maybe didn't have the deep responsibility, I would guess, by the way he covered it.
Well, Carruthers, he threw it kind of more to the outside, and Maddox was more inside.
Hard count from Carruthers. Gets a couple guys to flinch, but they did not jump, so he'll have to go back and snap it with 1:40 to go in the half. First time Catholic's offense has really stalled at all tonight. See if we can get a stop from the Cougar D. Carruthers back to pass, all sorts of time. Overshoots his receiver, and Gill had a pick, but it went through his hands. It was a rocket. He overshot Maddox. And
when he reached up and to try to catch it, his arms may have been in his sight, and where he, it distracted him where he couldn't make the catch.
Punt is in Coach Morris's vocabulary, but we're going to find out soon. There's a lot of guys wandering this way. I think that's maybe the defense. So they're going to keep the offense on the field on their own 31. And
they trust their passing game.
Carruthers goes hard count. They might call a timeout and think about this. No, they're going to check the play here at the line. They got 10 seconds left on the play clock. Trips to Carruthers left. He goes hard count again. That's what they will do. They're going to call a timeout. And, he shifts around. 1 second. Now here comes the timeout. Yeah. So here comes the timeout. Coach Morris will think about it a little bit. We'll take it with him. 1:34 to go in the half. Owensboro Catholic 21, McLean County 0. It's all brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance.
You can trust that your heart is in expert hands with Owensboro Health Heart Care Specialist, Dr. Jessica Babert. For advanced heart care close to home, schedule your appointment online with Dr. Babert at owensborohealth.org/heartcare.
Need electrical services? Call Bailey Electric. Serving Western Kentucky since 2002. We handle commercial, agricultural, and residential needs. With over 50 years of experience, we're licensed, insured, and ready to help. Bailey Electric, your trusted local electricians.
Honoring someone with an award, plaque, trophy, or just a unique gift? Then there is no better place to check out than the Trophy House. With their new location at 325 Park Plaza, they have everything you need to honor someone. Nick Clemens will help you with all your award needs.
And we're back at Steele for a 4th down play from the Aces offense. Cougars trying to come up with their first stop, and it's complete. Oh, they flipped him over. Reggie Tate delivered a hit at midfield, but not before Thomas catches the ball and goes head over heels.
Good hit,
Aces
though.
First down. Yeah, it was a nice hit, just a little late on the timing there to try to break up the play. Made it difficult, but now it's 1st and 10, Aces. Man, you wanted to see a big 4th down stop. We could have had it in good field position and maybe had a chance to try to put a score in of our own. Brothers now with an out route complete. I believe he slid in bounds on the reception. It was Ebelhair.
Yeah, Tate, he was shaking up on that play. He's really favoring that right shoulder.
Yeah, he's tapping his head that he needs out. They're leaving him in. Yeah, he's dangling that right shoulder. You hope he's okay. I think they actually called it incomplete, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. 1:15 to go in the half. Trips to the left of Carruthers. He'll look that way and fire a pass complete. Big-time hit there by Connor Ward, I believe.
Pass is complete to Maddox.
It was completed to Maddox.
You know, when you're a 125-pound freshman there, Caleb, and you're thrown to the wolves against Owensboro Catholic.
He's hanging his right shoulder like he dislocated it or something, but he's going to keep playing. He's a tough kid. I know that firsthand. Complete to Maddox. Skips around Gill. Tate tries to tackle him with one arm, and he does. He's kind of holding it like I've broke my collarbone a couple times, and he's kind of holding it like that too. Now they're going to finally get a sub for him. They're going to bring in, I believe, Cersei for him. 45 seconds to go in the half. Catholic trying to go quick, trying to pick up one more score before halftime. Carruthers scrambles out of it, chucks it deep. Everett Sandifer, it went through his hands. He almost had a chance for another pick.
Yeah, he certainly.
2 of them last week.
Leading the team in interceptions with 3.
Two last week and one
against Webster County.
Yeah, he almost had his 4th. We've had 2 interceptions go off of our hands now. One went through Gill's. That one goes through Everett Sandifer's. It will stop the clock with 37 seconds left. And the Aces 20 yards out from their 4th score of the game, trying to go 4 for 4 in offensive drives in the first half. They'll complete this in the flat and taking up the sideline. That one was complete to Mitchell. It's got to be like the 8th receiver they completed passes to, I believe, in this first half. They spread it around like a college or an NFL team to just all sorts of bodies. Now it's 1st and goal with under 30 seconds to go in the half. And the Aces knocking on the door for touchdown number 4 here. Brothers has Mitchell to his left. He'll put Woodward in motion from left to right. He'll look across the middle, scramble, and get sacked for a loss, or maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
I think they gave him about a yard on the play.
Yeah,
it's
maybe got a positive yard.
Timeout for there. Catholic here.
And Coach Morris will take, I believe it's his 2nd timeout of the half. 21 seconds to go in the half. Jalen, do you want to do any sponsor reads? Do you have those ready?
Yeah. Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance, Roads and Roads, Adam Bowden Watermark Toyota Chrysler, Miller Building Supply, River Valley Behavioral Health, Pizzo's Pizza, and Mr. Sparky of Northwest Kentucky.
So 21 seconds to go in the half. It's going to be Catholic's up 21-0. They've scored on all 3 offensive drives. This is their 4th offensive drive of the game. Had them on 4th and 10, backed up deep in their own territory, and they fired a deep dart across the middle of the field to Thomas. And Carruthers, he looks the part, Griff. He looks like a kid that's going to play some college football at quarterback. And he's just an absolute handful, as is the Aces offense tonight.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of time to throw. We did get some pressure on there on that last pass attempt that he had where Everett almost got the interception there in the end zone. So, just keep working and trying to apply pressure, see if we can force him into an interception.
Yeah, it's difficult to pick your poison with this defense. Do you bring pressure? If you do, then you're probably matched up or you might leave someone open. But if you don't, Carruthers, if he has time, he's going to find someone open. So now 21 seconds to go. They'll bring Woodward from left to right in motion. He'll look that way. Will Carruthers. He'll throw a pass in the corner of the end zone. He's got a man.
He's got a flag on the play.
There's a flag in the backfield. I think Sandifer got held as he was trying to get in there to create some disruption with a blitz from the linebacker spot. We'll see what the call is. 16 seconds to go in the half. And it is a hold on the offense.
Number 2.
So it'll back them up. And Cougars still trying to find their first stop. I think Garvin is capable of kicking field goals. Yeah, 4-4 on field goals on the season. So that's not out of the question, but if you know Coach Morris, I think they're going to try to find a way in the end zone first without having to kick it. It'll be twins to each side of Carruthers. Mitchell, the back, is to his right. And 16 seconds to go in the half. Ball is now backed up to the Catholic 15. It's a 1st and goal play from there. or second and goal play from there. Crothers looks to his left, shuffles up in the pocket, and scrambles now to his right, throws a late pass. It's across the field to Maddox, and he finds a way to come down with it in the end zone for the Owensboro Catholic touchdown with 7 seconds to go in the half. It's 27-0 Owensboro Catholic.
Yeah, Cougars nearly got him there, in the backfield. The last few times, we're finally getting a little bit more pressure on him.
There's another flag at the 10.
Sideline warning, McLean County.
Oh, just a sideline warning against the Cougars. So, but yeah, Griff, he buys time. He doesn't really like to scramble and run per se, but he buys time in the pocket. He steps up well in the pocket too, and then he'll scramble around a little bit when he needs to, and it just makes life really difficult for you. So Garvin will be on for his 4th extra point attempt on the night, 3 for 3 so far. Snap is good, as is the hold, and the kick right down the heart of the post again. It'll make it 28-0, 7.6 seconds to go. We'll be right back with more Cougar football on 97X, brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance.
Got a pizza craving? Come on down to Gino's Pizza in Livermore. Proudly owned by Matt and Carrie Huff. Enjoy mouthwatering pizzas made with the freshest ingredients. Come see us at 405 East 7th Street or give us a call, 270-278-5121. Gino's Pizza, your local pizza hotspot. Need prescriptions or everyday health needs? Calhoun Pharmacy is your hometown partner in health. From prescriptions to daily essentials, we've got you covered with service you can trust. Visit Calhoun Pharmacy in Calhoun, where neighbors care for neighbors.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunterman.
And welcome back to Steele Stadium on the campus of Kentucky Wesleyan College. Caleb Farkas and Griff Gray here with you. 7.6 seconds to go in the half. Catholic kicking it off after their 4th touchdown pass from Crothers, this time to Maddox. It's returned by Walker out to the Cougar 30-yard line or so with 2.2 seconds left. So McLean will have to snap it one last time here on offense. And Griffith, it looks obviously bad on the scoreboard. To me, it doesn't feel quite as bad as 28-0. The offense has actually moved the ball well. Every one of our drives has been moved, I believe, into Catholic territory, except for maybe the last drive. We didn't break the 50-yard line, but we haven't put up much resistance on defense. Crothers has had his way in the passing game.
Yeah, he's been able to pick apart the defense. Like I said earlier, we've been able to put a little bit more pressure on him. Hopefully that can result in a turnover, and get us the ball. See if we can get an extra possession going into the next half. So
yeah, Catholic will receive. The Cougars will just take a knee with Walker to run the final 2 seconds out. So we'll take it into halftime. Owensboro Catholic leads it over McLean County on the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Game of the Week, 28-0. It's all on 97X.
It's an unforgettable night of entertainment featuring Annalie Yeager and Cam Thompson with a performance by artist Kaiser, and they're teaming up to give cancer the boot. Saturday, October 25th at 6 p.m. at the Grand Stable in Philpott. Presented by the Thompson family and Take 10 to benefit Owensboro Health Foundation and the patients of Mitchell Memorial Cancer Center. Tickets, t-shirts, contests, and more at owensborohealth.org/givecancertheboot. This October, let's give cancer the boot.
After an accident, you should never have to worry about what happens next. You're in pain. You're unsure who to trust. Call Roads and Roads today, 833-4ROADS. That's 833-4RHOADS. Trust a local law firm with over 50 years of dedicated service, a proven track record of winning and doing what's right. You deserve the best representation, and that starts right here. Roads and Roads, we've got your back.
Looking for a partner you can trust? Look no further than Green River Area Federal Credit Union. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a new home, or need a loan, we've got you covered with competitive rates and personalized service. Join the community that cares about your financial well-being. Visit Green River Area Federal Credit Union at one of our 3 locations in Henderson, Greenville, or Owensboro and experience the difference today. Your money, your future, your credit union. Member NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
ATTC Manufacturing in Tell City is the proud title sponsor of Southern Indiana High School right here on CJ 105.7. ATTC Manufacturing is currently hiring for maintenance and production team positions, starting pay up to $20.40 per hour for production workers. Apply now at attcmfg.com or in person at 10455 State Road 37 in Tell City, Indiana. Don't miss exciting Southern Indiana High School games all season on CJ 105.7, courtesy of ATTC.
When you work at Commonwealth Road, it's not about just making things, it's about making things safe. People who work at Commonwealth Road, staying safe begins with me, bringing a commitment to work, home, and play. Let's keep our kids safe when they play sports. Make sure their equipment fits right and works correctly. Pay attention to the temperature when outside and stay hydrated. Join us in saying no one should ever get injured. Not on my watch. Commonwealth Road Products is a proud sponsor of Hancock County Sports Broadcasts.
Are you tired of waiting on contractors who keep saying next week, or frustrated with out-of-town roofers knocking on your door? At RFI Roofing, we're proud to be locally owned and operated right here in Owensboro. We're licensed, fully insured, and trusted for both residential and commercial roofing. Worried about insurance? Don't be. We're experts at working with carriers, and remember, your policy has time limits after a loss. Don't risk missing out on the claim you've already paid for. Call RFI Roofing today for free, no obligation inspection and quote, and get your roof done right with no delays. That's RFI Roofing.
Are you a sports fan looking for a place to get caught up with all the local, regional, and national sports news? Turn into Live at 5 on 102.7 The Game.
The greatest college basketball player to ever play. That is absolutely disgusted me to open the show. This is disgusting. That is a disgusting thing to say.
I swear, they really do like each other.
It was your first chance to win a playoff game at home in forever. You've got to boo him. He's a quarter.
All right, dorks, go to your rooms until Live at 5.
Live at 5, weekdays on 102.7 The Game, courtesy of Foreman Watson Hultree.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunterman.
Looking for your dream home? Look no further. Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty is your key to a personalized home buying experience. Ethan ensures a smooth and stress-free journey to home ownership. Don't wait. Call Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty today and unlock the door to your future.
You know that weird squeaky sound your floor makes? Yeah, it's a makeover. At Floor Concepts in Owensboro, they've got you covered. Literally. Hardwood, carpet, vinyl, tile. If it goes on the floor, they've got it. Locally owned, super friendly, and pros at what they do. Floor Concepts makes upgrading your home easy and actually kind of fun. Swing by their location on 231 or check them out online at floorconceptsinc.com. Floor Concepts, your feet will thank you.
Looking for quality tools, building supplies, and equipment for your next project? Visit Miller Building Supply, Seabury Hardware and Rental, or the Providence Home Center. Owned and operated by Opie and Leslie Parrish, they have a friendly staff with great selection and everything you need to make your next home improvement dream a reality.
After an accident, you should never have to worry about what happens next. You're in pain. You're unsure who to trust. Call Roads and Roads today, 833-4ROADS. That's 833-4RHOADS. Trust a local law firm with over 50 years of dedicated service, a proven track record of winning and doing what's right. You deserve the best representation, and that starts right here. Roads and Roads, we've got your back.
If you've been waiting to turn your backyard into a legendary getaway, Legendary Pools and Spas by John Marais is back by popular demand. Whether you're looking to build a brand new in-ground pool or just need expert maintenance, John and his team have you covered. Call 270-316-1007.
If hunger's calling you, go to Moonlight Barbecue. Stop in today, eat their buffet. You'll be satisfied and on your way. It's down on Parrish Avenue. That's Moonlight Barbecue.
Safety is key when replacing an outlet, so leave it to the pros at Mr. Sparky. We'll get it done right and get it done safely.
Call 888
8Sparky. Independently owned and operated. Licensed in the respective state or county.
At River Valley Behavioral Health, we know recovery for everyone. That's why we created The Gathering Point, a free walk-in recovery support center open daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's a safe, welcoming space where you can connect with peer support or just take a break in a judgment-free environment. No referral or appointment needed. Just walk in. To learn more, visit rvbh.com.
Need electrical services? Call Bailey Electric, serving Western Kentucky since 2002. We handle commercial, agricultural, and residential needs. With over 50 years of experience, we're licensed, insured, and ready to help. Bailey Electric, your trusted local electricians.
Hey y'all, it's Kelly and Here's Williams Elite Realty. As a proud sports mom, I know what it takes to show up, stay focused, and deliver results on the field and in real estate. That's why we're offering our guaranteed cash offer program. We guarantee to get your home sold or we'll buy it. For all your real estate needs, trust the Harris Group. We're always ready to go to work for you. Call us today at 270-929-5857 for the details.
Need prescriptions or everyday health needs? Calhoun Pharmacy is your hometown partner in health. From prescriptions to daily essentials, we've got you covered with service you can trust. Pharmacy in Calhoun, where neighbors care for neighbors.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. Time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunterman. Natasha Caruana wishes the McLean County Cougars the best of luck this football season. From the first kickoff to the final whistle, play hard, stay strong, and fear the wind. Let's make this football season one to remember. Go Cougars!
Want to stand out with bold custom gear? Say hello to KB Designs, your local pros in screen printing, embroidery, and custom hats that pop. From eye-catching team tees to sharp polos and one-of-a-kind hats, we bring your vision to life using the latest tech and top-quality materials. Fast, affordable, built to last. Whether you're a business, school, or sports team, KB Designs helps you wear it proud. Call today for a free quote at 270-929-7719. Visit us on Facebook at KB Designs, where your vision meets our craft. Stand out, wear it proud with KB Designs.
Honoring someone with an award, plaque, trophy, or just a unique gift? Then there is no better place to check out than the Trophy House. With their new location at 325 Park Plaza, they have everything you need to honor someone. Nick Clemens will help you with all your award needs.
This is Jalen Darty, the voice of the McLean County Cougars. Did you know the McLean County Public Library is your gateway to a world of knowledge? Discover the latest bestsellers, dive into fun community workshops, or explore the e-library anytime, anywhere. Visit McLeanCEOPublicLibrary.com for a full schedule of events, or give them a call at 270-278-9184 to learn more. Come turn the page on your next adventure at the McLean County Public Library. Got a pizza craving? Come on down to Gino's Pizza in Livermore. Proudly owned by Matt and Carrie Huff. Enjoy mouthwatering pizzas made with the freshest ingredients. Come see us at 405 East 7th Street or give us a call, 270-278-5121. Gino's Pizza, your local pizza hotspot. Looking for a bank that truly puts you first? At Sacramento Deposit Bank, we've been serving our communities with hometown care for over a century. From personal checking and savings to business loans, mobile banking, and more, we make managing your money simple and stress-free. You'll always talk to someone who knows your name. So whether you're saving for the future or chasing a dream, we're here to help you every step of the way. Visit sdbky.com or stop by one of our local branches today. Sacramento Deposit Bank, where banking feels like family. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking for your dream home? Look no further. Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty is your key to a personalized home buying experience. Ethan ensures a smooth and stress-free journey to home ownership. Don't wait. Call Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty today and unlock the door to your future.
Are you tired of waiting on contractors who keep saying next week, or frustrated with out-of-town roofers knocking on your door? At RFI Roofing, we're proud to be locally owned and operated right here in Owensboro. We're licensed, fully insured, and trusted for both residential and commercial roofing. Worried about insurance? Don't be. We're experts at working with carriers, and remember, your policy has time limits after a loss. Don't risk missing out on the claim you've already paid for. Call RFI Roofing today for free, no obligation inspection and quote, and get your roof done right with no delays. That's RFI Roofing.
You can trust that your heart is in expert hands with Owensboro Health Heart Care Specialist, Dr. Jessica Babert. Heart Care, close to home. Schedule your appointment online with Dr. Babert at owensborohealth.org/heartcare.
Need electrical services? Call Bailey Electric. Serving Western Kentucky since 2002. We handle commercial, agricultural, and residential needs. With over 50 years of experience, we're licensed, insured, and ready to help. Bailey Electric, your trusted local electricians.
Honoring someone with an award, plaque, trophy, or just a unique gift? Then there is no better place to check out than the Trophy House. With their new location at 325 Park Plaza, they have everything you need to honor someone. Nick Clemens will help you with all your award needs.
Got a pizza craving? Come on down to Gino's Pizza in Livermore. Proudly owned by Matt and Carrie Huff. Enjoy mouthwatering pizzas made with the freshest ingredients. Come see us at 405 East 7th Street or give us a call, 270-278-5121. Gino's Pizza, your local pizza hotspot. Need prescriptions or everyday health needs? Calhoun Pharmacy is your hometown partner in health. From prescriptions to daily essentials, we've got you covered with service you can trust. Visit Calhoun Pharmacy in Calhoun, where neighbors care for neighbors.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunterman.
It's an unforgettable night of entertainment featuring Annalee Yeager and Cam Thompson with a performance by artist Aaron Kaiser. And they're teaming up to give cancer the boot. Saturday, October 25th at 6 p.m. at the Grand Stable in Philpott. Presented by the Thompson family and Take 10 to benefit Owensboro Health Foundation and the patients of Mitchell Memorial Cancer Center. Tickets, t-shirts, contests, and more at owensborohealth.org/givecancertheboot. This October, let's give cancer the boot.
After an accident, you should never have to worry about what happens next. You're in pain. You're unsure who to trust. Call Roads and Roads today, 833-4ROADS. That's 833-4RHOADS. Trust a local law firm with over 50 years of dedicated service, a proven track record of winning and doing what's right. You deserve the best representation, and that starts right here. Roads and Roads, we've got your back.
Looking for a financial partner you can trust further than Green River Area Federal Credit Union. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a new home, or need a loan, we've got you covered with competitive rates and personalized service. Join the community that cares about your financial well-being. Visit Green River Area Federal Credit Union at one of our 3 locations in Henderson, Greenville, or Owensboro and experience the difference today. Your money, your future, your credit union. Member Equal Housing Lender.
ATTC Manufacturing and Tell City's the proud title sponsor of Southern Indiana High School right here on CJ 105.7. ATTC Manufacturing is currently hiring for maintenance and production team positions, starting pay up to $20.40 per hour for production workers. Apply now at attcmfg.com or in person at 10455 State Road 37 in Tell City, Indiana. Don't miss exciting Southern Indiana High School games all season on CJ 105.7, courtesy of ATTC Manufacturing.
When you work at Commonwealth Road Products, it's not about just making things possible, it's about making things safe. People who work at Commonwealth Road Products believe staying safe begins with me, bringing a not on my watch commitment to work, home, and play. Let's keep our kids safe when they play sports. Make sure their equipment fits right and works correctly. Pay attention to the temperature when outside and stay hydrated. Join us in saying no one should ever get injured, not on my watch. Commonwealth Road Products is a proud sponsor of Hancock County Sports Broadcast.
Are you tired of waiting on contractors who keep saying next week, or frustrated with out-of-town roofers knocking on your door? At RFI Roofing, we're proud to be locally owned and operated right here in Owensboro. We're licensed, fully insured, and trusted for both residential and commercial roofing. Worried about insurance? Don't be. We're experts at working with carriers, and remember, your policy has time limits after a loss. Don't risk missing out on the claim you've already paid for. Call RFI Roofing today for free, no obligation inspection and quote, and get your roof done right with no delays. That's RFI Roofing.
Are you a sports fan And looking for a place to get caught up with all the local, regional, and national sports news? Turn into Live at 5 on 102.7 The Game.
The greatest college basketball player to ever play. That is absolutely disgusted me to open the show. This is disgusting. That is a disgusting thing to say.
I swear, they really do like each other.
It was your first chance to win a playoff game at home in forever. You got to believe he's a quarterback.
All right, dorks, go to your rooms until Live at 5.
Live at 5, weekdays on 102.7 The Game, courtesy of Foreman Watson Holtree.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunterman.
Looking for your dream home? Look no further. Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty is your key to a personalized home buying experience. Ethan ensures a smooth and stress-free journey to home ownership. Don't wait. Call Ethan Myers at Fairway Realty today and unlock the door to your future.
You know that weird squeaky sound your floor makes? Yeah, it's begging for a makeover. At Floor Concepts in Owensboro, they've got you covered, literally. Hardwood, carpet, vinyl, tile. If it goes on the floor, they've got it. Locally owned, super friendly, and pros at what they do. Floor Concepts makes upgrading your home easy and actually kind of fun. Swing by their location on 231 or check them out online at floorconceptinc.com. Floor Concepts, your feet will thank you.
And we're back to the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week, your RFI Roofing halftime show, an abbreviated one, guys. Catholic 28, McLean County 0. But, you know, talking to my guys over there to our left, Caleb, Stephen A. Turner, Chris Riley, Nick Clements, you know, they're really impressed, and I'm really impressed with how we've competed in this ball game.
Yeah, we've moved the ball really well offensively. Defensively, it's been a little bit of a struggle, but we've made them earn it up, and you know they've had to kind of dink and dunk their way up and down the field. And Carruthers has done that, but yeah, offensively we just don't have any points to show for it. I think out of our 4 drives, we crossed the 50 on 3 of them. We got it deep down inside the 30 for I think 2 of those drives, and just got stuffed on 4th and short a couple of times, and then had the fumbled snap on the other drive. And then the injury bug just keeps biting us hard. Reggie Tate, who was starting on defense and then came in and threw that dart on offense, he hurt his shoulder. It sounds like may have even temporarily kind of dislocated. They put it back in place. He's probably going to be out the rest of the night. And, oh, man, when it rains, it pours. But you just got to try to battle through the second half and hopefully stay healthy and keep fighting. And I think, Griff, you got some first-half stats for us.
Yeah, Walker, you know, several carries. 10-plus carries, but they've been able to hold him in check with just 8 yards on the ground. Of course, these stats are all unofficial. The bright spot for the Cougars on the ground, Jacoby Gill with 77 yards. Connor Ward came in 3 carries for 18 yards, and Reggie Tate had the 18-yard pass completion to Weston Hodges. So, we've shown some promise there in the first half, moving the ball. It's just you got to convert on those 3rd and 4th downs and, keep the ball out of Catholic's hands and put the ball in the end zone.
And now the Cougars will kick it off to start the second half. A little dribbler is on the ground. Do the Cougars have it? It was bobbled by the Aces on the return. I think the Catholic fell back on top of it, though. Almost caught a break there and got a steal of a possession, but the Aces recover the squib kick, and they'll start with the ball on their own 39. I imagine you'll still see the starters for sure in the early going. They tend to keep them out there for pretty long, too, so you might see them this whole quarter. Carruthers will be moving the Aces offense right to left with twins to each side of them. He'll hand off to Edge up the middle. Edge has a little bit of a hole, cuts it back inside. The shifty back is moving down the field.
This one's coming back, though.
And it's coming back. The flag is thrown at the Aces 44. So that's going to come back and move the Aces offense back a bit.
10 yards from the spot. Replay first down.
A little Piso scoreboard update for you guys. A game that means a lot to us. In the second quarter, Caldwell 14, Crittenden County 7. We will go to the winner of that game in the first round of the playoffs.
So now the holding call moves it back to 1st and 15. Carruthers throws it out into the flat. It's complete. Oh, it's dropped by Woodward. He looked up and did the old ran before he caught it. He thought he had it in his hands. He was going to be met by Ward and Sandifer, but he dropped it first, and so it's going to make it 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15. Aces moving right to left on your Cromwell Media dial. 11:42 to go in the half, and they lead at 28-0. They'll hand off up the middle with Edge again. Miles Edge off the right side. He's got about 10 yards. That's going to make it 4th and manageable, and the Aces didn't punt on 4th and 10 from their own 30, so I don't imagine they will here either.
No, Edge, he's a very fast runner, has good moves.
Sorry, it's a 3rd down. It was
it's hard to see through the glass,
Yeah, I think it's 3rd and 5 because that was a redo play on the hold call. So it's 3rd and short here. Brothers looks to the left. He's got a completed pass to Woodward. Who fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Cougars. Ellis is on the return. He's got blockers.
Fumbled again.
He fumbles it, and now Maddox falls on it. It's a double fumble, and the Aces have it back, and now it'll be 1st and 10 Aces after the double fumble because McLean had possession, so when you repossess it, the sticks don't matter anymore. They're negated. It's going to be 1st and 10 Aces, but you do have an injured offensive lineman for Catholic. We'll take a quick break with them, and it is 28-0 with 11:03 to go in the 3rd, and it's brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance.
Looking for quality tools, building supplies, and equipment for your next project? Visit Miller Building Supply, Seabury Hardware and Rental, or the Providence Home Center. Owned and operated by Opie and Leslie Parrish, they have a friendly staff with great selection and everything you need to make your next home improvement dream a reality.
After an accident, you should never have to worry about what happens next. You're in pain. You're unsure who to trust. Call Roads and Roads today, 833-4ROADS. That's 833-4RHOADS. Trust a local law firm with over 50 years of dedicated service, a proven track record of winning and doing what's right. You deserve the best representation, and that starts right here. Roads and Roads, we've got your back.
Welcome back to the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week. Coming out from an injured lineman for the Aces. I believe it was French.
Yeah, I hope he's okay. Now it'll be a little screen pass here to Maddox. Maddox cuts it inside. Sandifer and Howard. Howard delivered an absolute shot. So it's a little freshman sandwich there from the Cougar defense. And Howard, man, he's going to be a beast here over these next few years. He's starting to show it here in his freshman season.
Yeah, certainly coming more familiar, with the varsity at the varsity level, that's for sure.
The good thing is when you this beat up, guys, you get a lot of experience for some younger players. That's really valuable. Edge now is going to take it for a 1st down on a 2nd and 5 run off the left side. But, yeah, the good thing is this is really valuable experience for Everett Sandifer and Carter Howard, and Reggie Tate's not going to be knocked out of the game, but he's got a lot of experience in a lot of varsity minutes in big-time games, and so it really prepares them next year. The 8th grade class last year was really talented. I think you're going to see a lot of those kids have to play big minutes next year. Now they complete a pass out in the flat to Maddox. He spins and goes out of bounds with 10:20 left in the quarter. And now the ball is another 1st down for the Aces. They just move it so fast on offense. It's 1st and 10 now. Ball inside the Aces 30, or inside the Cougars 30 down to the McLean 27. Carruthers looks to his right, fires a dart. That's complete. Nice tackle by Searcy, but it was complete to Ebelhair for a gain of about 7. So they're kind of sticking with that, bend. I say bend but don't break, but it eventually breaks if they score a touchdown. And we're kind of sticking with that defense here in the second half, just trying to see if we can get Carruthers to make a mistake, but he has not yet. Or he has a couple times, we just haven't taken advantage. This one's complete to Woodward. He finds a gap, cuts it up the middle, and runs it into the house for a 5th Aces touchdown. Carruthers with 5 touchdown passes now. That makes it 34-0 with 9:46 to go in this 3rd quarter, pending the Garvin extra point.
It's just this offense, Caleb, it's just tough to
it's like an NFL kind of run and shoot, run and gun type explosive offense, and it's tough to defend the field. We don't necessarily have the athletes, and we certainly don't with so many injuries to cover the field like that tonight. Yeah, I hope. Man, I don't want to say everything that happened because I don't want to freak people out in the air, but there's just maybe some happenings in the area. I hope everything's okay. Extra point now coming from Garvin, 34-0. He's 4 for 4 on the night, and he stays perfect, 5 for 5. We'll take a quick break.
We got a flag.
No, never mind. We'll keep it here to see what the flag is. I think it's after the kick. There's some semantics in the middle of the field on both sides. You don't want to see anything at this point as the game's getting a little out of hand, and the Cougars are going to get themselves back to the sideline. Might be one of those offsetting type situations or something that if it was after the kick, it's going to be penalized maybe one way or another on a kickoff. So as it stands, it's 35-0, 9:46 to go in the third quarter. Catholic leading the Cougars here at Steele. And there's still a long discussion now. They're trying to sort it all out here in the middle of the field.
Yeah, it was certainly after the kick went through
I think
the
someone's
upright.
going to be potentially either pushed back on the kickoff or move forward or offsetting would be the three potential scenarios here based on what happens, whatever they come out of this with. They're still meeting here in the middle of the field. Now one referee's coming to the McLean sideline. The other four are staying in the huddle in the field. So the one ref is talking to Coach Wagner. They got a mic on, so we'll hear. That's the cool thing here.
Yeah, that's cool.
We'll hear what happens.
Get to hear.
And I guess with the college setup here with Wesleyan playing here, you get kind of that college setting. They still haven't signaled anything. They might just wave it off and talk to Coach Wagner and tell everyone to maybe calm down. Yeah, they're going to be 2 personal fouls, one against Catholic and the other against the Cougars, so they are going to offset. So we'll take the break with them. It's 35-0 Catholic, 9:46 to go in the third. All brought to you by Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance.
Waiting to turn your backyard into a legendary getaway? Legendary Pools and Spas by John Marais is backed by popular demand. Whether you're looking to build a brand new in-ground pool or just need expert maintenance, John and his team have you covered. Call 270-316-1007.
If hunger's calling you, go to Blue Light Barbecue. Stop in today, eat their buffet. You'll be satisfied and on your way. It's down on Parish Avenue. That's Moonlight Barbecue.
Safety is key when replacing an outlet, so leave it to the pros at Mr. Sparky. We'll get it done right and get it done safely.
Call 888-8
Independently owned and operated, licensed in the respective state or county.
And we're back to the Katie Gunterman Children's Insurance Cougar Game of the Week on 97X. Aces up 35-0, 9:46 left to go in the game.
In the third.
Or in the third, excuse me.
Is it running clock now? It's 35 running clock?
36, I think, is running clock.
Oh, is it 30? I get confused with Indiana and Kentucky. They're 1 point different. I think you're right. Indiana's 35 and Kentucky might be 36. That way, if you're only down 5 scores, you can potentially still try to mount a comeback. Don't think that will be in the cards here, unfortunately. Garvin boots this one right down the middle of the field. Gill will let it roll. Oh, my God, it stays on the 1 yard line.
Oh.
Catholic recovers it for a touchdown or recovers it on the one way or the other. Gill thought it was going to go in the end zone for a touchback, and it's a huge mistake. So it's a live football. Unless it went in the end zone first before Catholic
it was hard to
then
tell.
It'd be a touchback. It's impossible to tell from our angle.
Yeah, because it looked like it may have died.
It's either a touchback on the kick or a Catholic recovery at the 1. They're going to give a Catholic the ball, I'm pretty sure. They're not moving where they're at. That's what you think happened, isn't it, Griff? He thought it was going to go in the end zone, so he wanted the touchback, and then it didn't go?
Yeah, by the way that Gill was moving, he was kind of backing away, just letting it going to roll through into the end zone, just take the touchback. But
trying to wonder where my food delivery is from Evan Miller over here. He's trying to give Jaden some. Where's our food, Evan? It's going to be. They're going to give Catholic the ball on the 1. So just a brutal mistake by Jacoby Gill. Yeah. I can kind of get where he was going. It looked like it was going to easily roll into the end zone, and it took this kind of funny sideways bounce at the 1 yard line. And so Catholic, they've made work up and down the field, and now they got 1 yard to go on 1st and goal. And they're just going to run it right in the end zone with the edge, and now we're going to be in a running clock scenario the rest of the way here at Steele, as it's 41-0 Catholic with 9:35 to go in the third quarter. So the Aces in business here. That was just a freak kind of fluke play there and a really tough break. The first kind of big time mistake for the Cougars on the night. We've had the fumble snap. We've dropped a couple of picks. But that one was little bit of a head scratcher, but I at the same time I kind of get where he was going with it. I thought actually kind of smart move, Griff, when I first saw it, because you don't want to pick it up and return it and be stuck deep in your own end.
Yeah, especially inside the 10-yard line.
But then when it doesn't roll, you got to try to fall on it, and I think he just didn't have enough time to even react. And so now they're actually going to kick it with their other kicker, Congleton, is going to try this extra point. Bad snap, bobbled hold, and it's blocked by the Cougars. Looks like
Ward and Stratton, or Hodges and Stratton, maybe.
Hodges and Stratton get the block. We'll take a quick break. 41-0 Catholic, 9:35 to go in the third.
At River Valley Behavioral Health, we know recovery looks different for everyone. That's why we created The Gathering Point, a free walk-in recovery support center open daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's a safe, welcoming space where you can connect with peer support, access resources, or just take a break in a judgment-free environment. No referral or appointment needed. Just walk in. To learn more, visit rvbh.com.
Need electrical services? Call Bailey Electric, serving Western Kentucky since 2002. We handle commercial, agricultural, and residential needs. With over 50 years of experience, we're licensed, insured, and ready to help. Bailey Electric, your trusted local electricians.
Hey y'all, it's Kelly Ann Harris with the Harris Group at Keller Williams Elite Realty. As a proud sports mom, I know what it takes to show up, stay focused, and deliver results on the field and in real estate. That's why we're offering our Guaranteed Cash Offer program. We guarantee to get your home sold or we'll buy it. For all your real estate needs, trust the Harris Group. We're always ready to go to work for you. Call us today at 270-929-5857 for the details.
Gill almost makes up for the last mistake on this return. He had to take this one on a one-handed catch off of a bounce. Returns it out to the 34. You feel bad for Gill because he's had such a good game running the ball. He's been one of the best runners on either side of the field or for either team tonight. But he just took a really tough break on that last kickoff where Catholic got a fortunate bounce and then recovered the kickoff at the one, punched it in with an Edge touchdown. We got 5 touchdown passes from Carruthers and a rushing touchdown now from Miles Edge. In a 41-0 lead with a running clock scenario here the rest of the way. Under 9 now to go in the third. Walker will take the snap. Gill next to him. He'll hand it off to Gill. Gill tucks it up inside and gets it out to about the 40.
Gill on the carry.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach John at halftime, our freshman JV coach. He said Coach Wagner thinks this might be the hardest that he's been hit by the injury bug in his career.
Oh, yeah, that's what he told us on Thursday at Cougar Confidential.
It's a tough go. And
now you got another starter down.
Yeah. Tate is now a starter to replace a starter, and so now you got third stringers, out there. And when your backup freshman player gets hurt, I mean, you're going really deep into the roster at that point, because he was replacing AB at the stud, and now I don't even know who you're going to put out there. Gill is still noticeably limping. He's going to be split out to the right. You wonder what maybe is up Wagner's sleeve here. No, just a handoff to Stratton, and he's maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Not much there for Hunter. He's just got a couple carries on the night, I believe, right, Griff?
Yeah, well, Hunter was just that's his second carry. Yeah,
the other one was a loss of yards.
This loss
no
of
gain on the play.
4, so he got a yard there.
AC's defense. It'll bring up third down for the Cougars.
Third and a long 4. Ball at the Cougar zone 41. Offense, again, has moved the ball up and down the field a little bit for McLean County. Just no points to show for it. Haven't been able to capitalize on the drives and put them in the end zone. Cougars moving left to right. It looks like Gill might take the direct snap here. He does. He'll run it straight up the middle. And he's got nothing there. Catholic's done a really nice job on these short yardage situations of kind of stacking the box and making life difficult for the Cougars.
Little Pizzo scoreboard update for you guys. Ganaway Jr., King Dillard, 60 yards, touchdown pass. Madisonville 40, or Owensboro 41, Madisonville 7. 9:23 left to go in the third.
I expected that one to be a little bit more closer.
More competitive. Madisonville lost to Apollo last week, so that was a bit eye-opening. There's a ton of mistakes, though, from that North Hopkins team, but tonight the Devils having their way. They get off to the rough start, but they play a really tough schedule at the beginning of the season, and man, they're playing really good football right now. You could have a clear path to the state for both of these Owensboro teams with Catholic.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Gill running
now, breaks a couple tackles. He's got a Rhodes and Rhodes first at midfield, And Jacoby Gill keeping his strong night in performance, rushing the ball going here with a big run up the middle there. This is one thing about this Cougar team and any Zach Wagner coach team, they're never going to give up. It doesn't matter what the score is, they're always going to battle.
Yeah, and they're doing a good job of that tonight.
Gill just over the 90-yard rushing mark with that carry there.
I mean, we got multiple, 6, 7 starters out right now that we're going to start initially on the season. And you got probably 4 to 5 kids from Catholic that might play Division I college football. It's a tall task. Now the snap goes to Walker. He hands off to Ward. Ward off the right side. He's met and pushed out of bounds.
Ward on the carry.
Driven out by Jude Cecil. Picked up about 2 on the carry. Connor Ward had a couple nice misdirection runs earlier that time. Didn't get much as the Aces defense stretched it out to the sideline. 5.5 to go in the third quarter. And Owensboro Catholic leads at 41-0. They're going to be on their way to an 8-1 record, while the Cougars are going to fall to 4-5. But we have Ohio County at home next week, even a beat-up McLean County team. I really like our chances to finish 5-5 going into the playoffs.
Yeah, get a little bit of momentum going our way.
Yeah. Try to have some fun on Halloween next Friday night. There'll be a handoff to Gill, this time off the right side. He's met there in the hole by Harville.
The interesting thing will be, let's say we win next week, obviously. We win first round in the playoffs. We'll see this team again, week 2 of the playoffs, and maybe a little bit more healthy of a McLean County team, maybe an Aiden Bolden at quarterback and some guys healthy and returning, and see if it might be a little bit different of a football game.
Sure. Well, like Steve Turner said, I talked to him. He calls the games for the Aces with us at Cromwell, and he said he always thinks that Coach Wagner and the way that we play almost plays Catholic better than anybody else does with the way that we run the clock and try to power the football. And now Walker with a big run. He's got a Rhodes and Rhodes first. He's inside the Aces 35. That's his biggest run of the night down to the Catholic 32. So good to see Walker getting it going on the ground a little bit here.
Yeah, gain of about 15 on the play there.
Yeah, he had really struggled rushing the ball tonight. Not really any fault of his own. There just hasn't been anything there for him. But that time he picks up a big 15-yard gain on the play. Cougars moving left to right, trying to find the end zone for the first time tonight. 4 minutes now to go in this third quarter. Trying to just find some health and go into next week without any other injuries, because we just simply cannot afford any more here. Walker's got the heavy set to his left. He'll go counter to the right with Ward. Ward is met in the backfield, or not in the backfield, at the line of scrimmage. He spun forward maybe for a positive yard or two. Looks like Harville was there on the tackle again.
And 10 for the Cougars.
I think he just with that lunge got right back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. So it'll be 2nd and 10. 3:33 to go in the third.
Got a final score in Brandenburg. Meade County 42, Central Hardin 7.
So Meade pulls off a couple of wins.
Gives them a home playoff game.
That's crazy. They got the win over Davis County.
2 in a row for Coach Blake Powers.
You only play a couple of district games, so that's really what determines your playoff fate. And a nice turnaround late in the season here for the Green Wave. And now Gill is tossed around in the backfield on the handoff off the right side. It was Caden Conk right there who made the big play. That's going to make it 3rd and long for McLean County. I don't think Reggie Tate's available. He was kind of the plan to potentially throw the ball tonight. He threw one heck of a pass for a first down early. And then Walker threw a jump pass that we thought was intercepted, and it was eventually ruled incomplete. And I don't know what Coach Wagner's going to have here with under 3 minutes to go in this third on 3rd and 13 from the Aces 35.
I have to dig deep down in that bag of tricks. See if
you might
Zach
try
Wagner.
to run it and maybe get half of it.
Get half back, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Don't
That's
try to
probably what
get
I would be
all of it here because you're going to go for it.
Yeah, exactly. It's automatic 4-down territory.
You're lining 2 out wide,
Yeah,
though.
Gill's one of them. Ellis is the split far to the left of Walker. He'll hand off to JoJo off the right side. Hardison picks up about 3 on the carry. Spins it around and down to the 32 of Catholic. He gets it back at the stick, so it's 3rd and 10. Harville is having himself a drive defensively for the Aces. He's got about 3 or 4 tackles now in a row. It'll be 4th and 10 now for McLean. Ball in the hash closest to us in the McLean sideline. Cougars got the Aces in, 2019, and then a couple of years ago, Jalen, we had that playoff game here that was a really close one.
Yeah.
That we gave them all they could handle that year with Brady Atwell and that team from the Aces that eventually lost to Cutter Boley the following week, I believe it was. And now it'll be 4th and 10 for Walker and the Cougars. He'll fake and roll to his left. He's got Ellis wide open, but he scrambles around and gets sacked instead. He should have thrown it to Ellis. Ellis was at the sticks with a little curl route. I just don't think Walker saw him. It's not, in Walker's defense, this isn't his natural position or anything that he expected to be doing this year.
No, not at all.
Scrambling and trying to throw passes against a really talented Aces football team. And so Catholic will take it over on downs. I believe it's about the 4th or 5th time the offense has turned it over on downs tonight for McLean. And it looks like the starting offense still out there for the Aces here with a 41-0 lead. I'm not even going to go too much into it, but they're not going to let off the gas. They always do this. Like it or not, they're going to run it up a bit. And here goes Carruthers, rolling to his left. He bounces it on the ground, trying to get it to Maddox. Clock won't stop because of the running clock.
Pizzo scoreboard update, guys. Crittenden County 21, Caldwell County 17. 5:24 left to go in the third quarter. If the game stays tacked like it is right now, we'll be making a trip to Marion in week 1 of the playoffs.
Yeah, that we'll face
the last time we played Crittenden County, that game ended in a bench clearing brawl.
Let's hope that doesn't happen again. We'll face the winner of that game, right?
Yeah.
On the road, yeah.
And the loser of that game goes to Hancock.
On November 6th or 7th?
The first weekend of November.
Yeah. That will be
should be
the
though.
Final play. Man, they're like going hurry up 41-0. Like I said, I'm not even going to get into it because that's just what they're going to do. Carruthers scrambling around. Carter Howard trying to chase him down, throws a ball out of bounds into the bleachers.
Stands, yeah.
Yeah, a fan almost caught it in the.
So that's going to do the end of the third here, guys. Catholic up 41-0. You're listening to the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week on 97X.
Need prescriptions or everyday health needs? Calhoun Hometown Partner in Health. From prescriptions to daily essentials, we've got you covered with service you can trust. Visit Calhoun Pharmacy in Calhoun, where neighbors care.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. Focus. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Katie Gunterman.
And welcome back to Steel Stadium. Caleb Farkas, Griff Gray, Jalen Doherty with you as we start the fourth quarter of action. The Catholic starting offense still on the field. Carruthers working with twins to each side of him. He'll fire a dart across the middle. It's complete for an Aces first down. Completed to Woodward at midfield at the 50.
88 Ellis on the stop.
And so Carruthers, I don't have his stats, but he's having himself a night. 5 touchdown passes. He's probably got about as many touchdown passes as he has incomplete passes. Probably about 5 to 6 incomplete passes on the night. And now he'll drop straight back. He's got a man wide open. It's Woodward who's going to score on a little corner route on a 50-yard touchdown pass for touchdown number 6 for Carruthers on the night. That makes it 47-0 with 11:28 to go in the game.
Yeah, that's a that's a big one
at this point. So 47-0. Carruthers 6 touchdown passes. Edge with a touchdown run. I think they're going to have the backup kicker Congleton attempt the extra point again, the freshman.
Congleton on
the last one was blocked by Stratton and Hodges. See what he can do with this one. Garvin was perfect on his, 5 for 5. And Congleton set here. This time the snap is good. And
another block.
The kick is blocked again.
Looks like Hunter Stratton
got it again. So, man, that kid is relentless. 2 block kicks on the night. And we'll take a quick break with him. 47-0. Catholic leads it over McLean. 11:28 to go in the game.
When you least expect them. Owensboro Health is here to provide.
Natasha Caruana wishes the McLean County Cougars the best of luck this football season. From the first kickoff to the final whistle. Play hard, stay strong, and fear to win. Let's make this football season one to remember. Go Cougars!
Want to stand out with bold custom gear? Say hello to KB Designs, your local pros in screen printing, embroidery, and custom hats that pop. From eye-catching team tees to sharp polos and one-of-a-kind hats, we bring your vision to life using the latest tech and top-quality materials. Fast, affordable, built to last. Whether you're a business, school, or sports team, KB Designs helps you wear it proud. Call today for a free quote at 270-929-7719. Visit us on Facebook at KB Designs, where your vision meets our craft. Stand out, wear it proud with KB Designs.
Honoring someone with an award or just a unique gift? Then there is no better place to check out than the Trophy House. With their new location at 325 Park Plaza, they have everything you need to honor someone. Nick Clemens will help you with all your award needs.
And welcome back to Steele Stadium. It's Caleb Farkas, Griff Gray, and Jalen Doherty with you on the campus of Kentucky Wesleyan College. It's all aces here on the Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance Game of the Week tonight. Catholic leads McLean 47-0. Kickoff goes to Ward. He bobbles it and then just falls down on it. And that's where the Cougar offense will take over inside their own 25. And so Catholic came out a little surprised onside to start the game, and then ever since then they've done a really good job of backing the Cougar offense up with sky kicks. They even recovered the one kickoff at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, it's just the injury bug. You know, it's bit us, and it's hard to. That's something that you can't. That's hard to return from. You know.
Yeah, especially against the team. Like I said, we got as many guys as we have injured. They have probably nearly as many that are going to play college football, and it's a tough talent discrepancy to make up for when you're beat up all over the place. Coach Wagner's coached his butt off and beaten this team. With talent discrepancies when he's at full strength, but tonight it was a mountain to climb coming in, and it's gotten even worse, unfortunately, on the field tonight. Walker runs this one up the middle off the direct snap for a pick up of 5. 10.5 to go in the game now. Cougars moving right to left on your Cromwell Media dial. Ball on their own 29 on the far hash, closest to the Aces sideline. Another beautiful night for football. The first night that truly feels like the crisp fall air is settling in. Dropping down to probably about 50 degrees now. Cougars offense sets up here with, looks like Gill set to take a direct snap. He'll run and hand off to Searcy. Searcy on his feet still, breaking a couple tackles. Picks up about 3 on the play.
Searcy with
nice little run there.
Good run, yeah. He hasn't got too many opportunities this year to carry the ball, but you've got a third down and about 1, so manageable spot here for the Cougars.
Yeah, Searcy 3 for 25 and a score coming into tonight. And picks up a few more there. Stratton will come off the field. I think the Wagner's just trying to keep anybody healthy right now that he can. Under 9.5 minutes to go in the game. Cougars offense breaks the huddle on a 3rd and 2. Ball on their own 33. This time Walker will take the snap and run it directly up the middle. Or is that Gill again? I think it's Gill again. Yeah, Gill takes the direct snap and runs it out to the Cougar 41 for another Rhodes and Rhodes first. And so Gill's got to be knocking on 100 yards.
Yeah, he was at 91, 92 earlier, so he's
picked up 7 there. He's
right at about the 100-yard mark.
So a really nice night for Jacoby Gill out of the backfield. It's going to be 1st and 10 now at the Cougar 41. 8:45 and counting to go in the ball game. Catholic leads at 47-0. Snap now to Walker here. He'll hand off on the counter play again to Searcy. Searcy gets about 6 more yards, so good showing from Searcy with the opportunity that he's been given here tonight.
Going to bring up 2nd down.
And the clock's still ticking away, guys. Aces is leading this one big, 47-0.
Yeah, McLean, I think, just looking to get out of here without any more just devastating injuries as they're really piling up. When you're a school our size, the depth is difficult to have, and when you get a lot of injuries, it's difficult to overcome. 8 minutes to go in the game, 2nd and 5. Ball on the McLean 47. Snap goes to Walker. He'll fake to Gill and keep it. He's got a Rhodes and Rhodes first and more, pushing ahead inside in Catholic territory down to their 46-yard line.
Walker on the carry.
Yeah, good strong run there by Walker.
Yeah, he's been running hard for quite a while now, and he had a tough going of it tonight, but he's starting to make some work here in the second half. 7.5 to go in the game. Another first down for this Cougar offense. They've ran the ball well tonight, and just no points to show for it because we've got shut down on a lot of turnover on downs in Catholic territory. They've shut the play clock off, and so the Cougars definitely making work of it as much as they can. I thought he said 6'7" too. Griff was hand signaling something to us. I said, you did not just signal 6'7".
I don't even know what that even means. I said, I'm like, what?
I did not have 6'7" up my broadcast tonight, but here we are. Pick up of a few there. I didn't even see who carried the ball. I got too distracted.
We are starting to bring in some reserves.
Yeah, I think we're trying to stay as healthy as we can. And
I know Lucas Lyle, Kinley Carroll in the game.
Be second in about 4 now for McLean County. 6.5 to go in the ball game. Ball in Cougar territory. Cougars trying to find their first score of the night.
You'd certainly like to get some points on the board.
Yeah, it'd be nice to put a score in. It could be a little more challenging here with a number of backups mixed in, but you still got Walker and Gill back there. Walker takes the snap. He's got Gill lead blocking for him. He's got room, and he's got another Rhodes and Rhodes first. Down to the 41, to the 36, I believe.
Good enough for a Cougar first down.
31, I'm losing my mind here. Ball to the 31 of the Aces. 1st and 10 now for the Cougars. Under 6 to go in the ball game. Trying to find their first score. We've got it down here several times. This is about the, 5th time I think we've gotten the ball in the vicinity of the Aces 30, 20-ish yard line, but just haven't been able to cap off a drive with a score yet tonight.
Yeah, our best drive. Sorry, Caleb. Our best drive, was just the bad snap that kind of
really killed that.
Stopped the drive from potential score.
Counterplay to Searcy. He's met by a couple of Aces.
Searcy on the carry.
Like Trax Roberts was there on the stop.
By number 4, Trax Roberts.
At this point, if you're McLean County, 5 minutes left to go in the game, you just want to try to hold the football as long as you can to stop the bleeding and just
stop the injuries.
Yeah, stop the injuries and just come out of this one.
Ready to regroup at home against Ohio. For those listening, next week at home, if you're worried about, I want to take my kids trick-or-treating, but I also want to watch McLean County football, come do both with us. They're going to do a trick-or-treating kind of setup throughout the parking lot.
Yeah.
The 3 of us might chuck something at your head from the top of the press box.
We'll have some candy to throw out from the top of the press box.
I'll be dotting people with Snickers from the press box.
Yeah, I'll be firing 80-mile-an-hour Tootsie Rolls.
Griff's going to bring that baseball arm back out.
I better get this shoulder ready. It's been used in a while.
You might be on the injury list if you don't get warmed up first.
Don't worry.
Football yesterday, and as soon as I let it go, you feel your shoulder just go every time you throw it. I'm like, that's when you know you're old. You throw something, and your shoulder just feels it immediately.
Yeah, you feel it all the way down to your elbow. Yeah, and I cannot throw left-handed. So if the right arm's out, there's people that are going to be safe.
So if you got any eligibility left, Wagner might take that right arm of yours. 4 minutes to go here, 3rd and 4. Ball on the Catholic 25. Cougars still trying to find a way into the end zone here late. See what the Aces have here. Run up the middle here. I think it was Gill again. Off the left side. Going to be close to a first down, but I don't think he quite picked it up.
Brady Borman on the stop. Gill on the carry.
What was that last score in the Crittenden game, Jalen?
At last count, it was 21-17. I'll see if I can't try to get an update on that one.
Cougars trying to pick up this 4th down and short. It's been a nemesis tonight. We haven't converted many 4th downs and shorts here. A lot of backups on the field for the Aces now, so we'll see if we can make work with that. Will be Gill and Walker in the backfield. Gill moves from right to left. Gill's even limping a little bit, noticeably still. I know he was cramped up earlier. You wonder if he's got a lingering injury. Walker fakes it, keeps it. He's got a Rhodes and Rhodes first. Puts the defender Phelps on his back, who makes the tackle. Down to the final 3 of the game.
Stopped by Phelps.
Nice drive here by the Cougars, late to try to punch one in maybe. Under 3 to go. And a lot of Rhodes and Rhodes first downs for this offense.
Yeah.
No Calhoun Pharmacy touchdowns to show for it. Hopefully we can punch one in here late.
Yeah, just about 2:45 left to go on this one.
Walker and Gill in the backfield again. Power set to the right of Walker. They'll run it to the left, though. This time, Searcy's got it. Cuts it back inside. Picks up a few yards there on the run. Searcy having a nice little game out of the backfield.
Searcy on the carry. He's stopped by Phelps.
Seeing his most action that he's seen all year.
Yeah, he's had some really nice runs.
Had 1 touchdown earlier in the season, but just 3 carries coming into tonight. He's probably got about 4 or 5 of them now.
Yeah, at last check, guys, that one's still 21-7. I know I checked the score on Caldwell's radio broadcast. They were up 17-7 at halftime. and Crittenden was able to take the lead. I think 35 seconds left to go in the third. So that one's right now in the favor of the Rockets, and we could be headed to Marion in week 1 of the playoffs.
Yeah, it's interesting there. Now we'll hand off on the counterplay to Cersei again. Got bottled up there by
14 Cersei on the
McPherson. Ethan McPherson on that.
McPherson. Gonna bring up third down.
Final 2 minutes of the game now, down to about 1:40 and counting. Connor Ward will check back in for Cersei. Walker will get the play from the sidelines.
Yeah, you'd certainly like to see the Cougars punch it in.
It'd feel good. It'd be kind of a feel-good play to get into going into next week. So 1:20 and counting, 3rd and 5. Cougars moving right to left on your Cromwell Media Dial, trying to find their first score of the game. Late in the game here, down 47-0 to the Aces. Direct snap to Gill, powers it ahead, breaks the tackle, still on his feet. Breaks another tackle. Is he in the end zone?
Touchdown, Cougars.
Touchdown, Cougars. Jacoby Gill caps off his big night, over 100 yards and a score, and he's well on his way probably to our player of the game
we'll go
tonight.
ahead and give him that, guys.
Just give it to him now,
he's going to be our Katie Gunderman Shelter Insurance Cougar player of the game. Over 100 yards on the night, a touchdown. You know, played well all the way around. Had the mishap here on the kickoff return, but
I would normally
you know what
blame
his
someone for
intentions
that.
were,
I really
though.
don't even blame him. I don't really blame him for it. I would have probably made the same decision. It was just a really freak bounce.
Yeah, it took a weird bounce left. I mean, you thought it would have went in the end zone, but
I thought it was a heads-up play initially. It was an odd bounce that no one saw coming. Cougars will run a 2-point conversion play with Walker. He's looking to throw it, it looks like. Does throw it, and knuckleball's a little short of the receiver. And that's going to be how the game is going to end. I think they're just going to let the clock run out here. So the final tonight is Owensboro Catholic 47 and McLean County 6 as the Aces move to 8-1. The Cougars fall to 4-5. Our Katie Gunterman Shelter Insurance player of the game is Jacoby Gill, over 100 yards on the ground and a rushing touchdown late.
Yeah,
we'll see you next Friday night.
We'll go ahead and make this guys, our Adam Bolden Watermark Toyota Chrysler drive of the game.
Yeah.
It's the one drive we punched it in the end zone.
Yep.
But congratulations to Owensboro Catholic on a big win. They got E-Town next week. We've got Ohio County. So we'll see what we can do next week against Ohio County. Maybe get some healthy players back. Potentially see Aiden Bolden next week. I don't really know what the prognosis on that's going to be. But I know he wants to play next week. He says he's ready to play.
Wants to play every week.
So we'll see how that goes. But congratulations to Owensboro Catholic on a big 47-6 victory. For Caleb Farkas, for Griff Gray, I'm Jalen Darty. Good night and God bless. You've been listening to the Katie Gunderman Shelter Insurance Cougar Game of the Week on 97X.